button get hit? No. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Now we're back. We're back, baby.
Should we?
We're back. We never went anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KD Ratio Podcast, your place for all things nerd. Tonight I'm joined by Dylan and Kyle. My name's Billy. We're here to talk about many things, but the first and foremost, the Nolan's Odyssey experience.
The Nolan's Odyssey.
Christopher Nolan.
All of us have not seen it. One of us has. It's up to you to decide.
If you're watching, there's a poll that's on here.
Yeah. Which one of us
We sit there and
has
wait
seen it?
until someone answers.
We're each going to give a review of the movie, and you have to figure out
We'll wait.
who's actually seen it. That would be a stupid concept for a show.
That's an actual thing.
Oh.
People do it like guess the true instrument player, and they play like a couple notes at a time, and you have to see who's the
that
real
would be tough.
pianist, or that type of thing.
Yeah.
And
I see the ones I won't talk till my type joins the live. And it's like this girl.
Till my type joins
Yeah.
alive.
I don't think that
Wow.
we could get away with that.
No.
But
But we will wait for you to figure out which one of us has seen Nolan's Odyssey.
No, we've just been talking about. I think it's actually
The
kind of a
rabbit
funny.
hole.
Yeah, the rabbit hole
What
of
a
IMAX.
whirlwind of
That's why
things.
we are late to going live here, but it was just kind of mind blowing about learning about the different film types and stuff. And apparently, most IMAX theaters are actually Limax theaters. I didn't know this. We learned about it live.
We've been lied
Not
to.
live, but we've been lied to. It's not the true. So
70 millimeter.
I think it's IMAX probably stands for a couple things. I think there's like an element of visual quality. I think there's
Sound
an
system.
elemental film. There's an elemental sound. I think it's multifaceted, but one of the big things is the screen aspect ratio and the size. And so to hit that, you need a colossal screen. And we found out that there's only like 30 in the entire United States, which is just insane to even think about. And so we're thinking about making the effort to go to an actual theater of these and experience it in its full glory. Because I mean, Kyle showed us an image of
Comparison.
how much more vertical space you
Quite
get.
a bit of the film is like chunked out.
Yeah, and if you film it in that, like you have the what do they call it, like the director's window
Viewfinder?
or whatever? Yeah, like the viewfinder, right? So you think like you hear all the time that these movies were filmed in IMAX, and somehow that's a marketing thing. I don't really understand if there's really like
And nobody's
30
really
that are...
done it except for Christopher Nolan,
Right.
really.
So we've never seen the true version of Interstellar.
Oh, but you think about like
You can, if you're watching it on your TV with like,
With the bars.
but it'll have the bar. If you're watching it on your full screen TV, you're not watching the proper.
I
format.
watch Interstellar like this. Is that
On
the
your
way to, like vertical
Christopher Nolan hates you.
with my phone speakers?
First he goes, "What is that you're holding?"
I've never heard of
And
this
then-
device.
like holding my phone upside down, but like that, yeah.
So
So, yeah.
yeah, so basically IMAX theaters, unless you're in next to, what did they say? There's only like a little more than 1%.
1.6%.
Yeah, 1.6% of theaters actually have true IMAX. So if you're at an IMAX theater near you, odds are you're not actually watching an IMAX film. You're watching just a blown up version of a normal film.
Mm-hmm.
And
It might have a better sound system.
Is
probably
it
has
blown
better-
up or is it's cropped? Right? It's not blown up.
well, it's the version that would play on your normal theater, just bigger. And it might be cropped, but it's not playing like the actual format.
Yes.
That is the 70 millimeter is filmed at.
Yeah.
So it's still gonna be a cropped version of what the movie is.
Which is so strange because you think about the director, Nolan in this case, is using the viewfinder to then film these scenes. They almost have to like arbitrarily adjust on the fly for like what audiences are mostly going to see.
Yeah.
Which
he might have
changes-
little bars.
I guarantee
little-
you it's I mean, he might have just like taped it off or something. I guarantee you that they adjust for it.
He's
'cause they
involved
have to.
in
but-
that for sure, but there's a lot of roles in filmmaking.
Dude, it's like
And yeah, the directors, I mean they're directors, but more so in a bigger sense, they're just like orchestrators.
are the best directors like total camera geeks, like James Cameron.
Christopher Nolan
His
is
name's got the camera in it.
the best director.
Cameron.
The best directors. I mean, from my
George Lucas.
point of view,
Just kidding.
this is such a subjective, thing, but
Well,
I
we're gonna
think-
make a tier list right now.
I think that the best directors are ones that write their own work.
Quentin Tarantino comes to mind.
Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino. And that's kind of a bold claim to make because there's some amazing films that were not written by the person that directed it, but largely the people that I've seen have the most success are those ones that do both roles.
Quentin Tarantino famously hates when actors try to ad-lib his dialogue as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very.
He is so married to what he's written. Thank you. I needed that out of my life. But he's so married to what he's written.
Yeah.
Is Nolan that way, or does he give more freedom?
Nolan is open to discussion, but he is not a fan of improv on the fly. So, like, if you approach him beforehand
He needs to be able
and
to
say, like,
calculate it.
what if we did this? He's open to a conversation, but he's not he is not gonna.
Especially 7 IMAX costs.
Yeah, everything has to be planned out in advance. So if you have something that you need to walk through with him, then you need to do it before you start filming. Versus Phil Lord and Christopher Miller come to mind.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary, but before that they did a lot of comedy like 21 Jump Street and things like that. Their films are very largely improvised. The scripts are almost like bare bones. And they go in and they say, in this scene, the goal is to have this outcome. Go. And so like it's almost the exact opposite. And that worked in like Project Hail Mary but you need to have the right person for it. You need to have somebody that can do that. Like, Ryan Gosling is sharp. He's quick-witted. He's able to do that type of thing, but not everybody can thrive off of that. So I think an actor's going to have more success with someone that can control them the way that Tarantino or Nolan would do.
Contrast that with Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood's a one take. Like, he's notorious for
It's good enough. Move.
no time wasted. Everyone like I was watching this.
And his movies are good.
His
Gran
movies are good.
Torino is an amazing.
Gran
movie.
Torino is incredible, but I think it was actually Matt Damon that said that Clint Eastwood, his sets are the most controlled. Like, everyone is always they're like
because
not
they
afraid
know they
of
get
him,
one chance.
but they know they only get one chance, and he's going to take whatever it is. So like, it's
It's like a different pressure.
It's a different
Yeah.
pressure, but he said it's quiet. Everyone, like, people like the boom mic operators will stand there like, no, like it's almost like they're afraid of him. And so it's a different kind of control.
Huh.
But Matt Damon always tells this story of how, like, when he was filming Invictus, that was a Christopher Nolan film, he was giving this like speech or whatever, and then he went to Christopher Nolan afterwards and he was like, hey, can we run that back? And Clint Eastwood told him why, so we could waste everyone's time. And Matt Damon was like, all right, good enough. And that's like a story he's told a bunch of times. But Matt Damon also said that he approached him and said, can I rewrite this speech that I'm supposed to give in this locker room? I'm not 100% feeling it. Can I rewrite it? And Clint Eastwood said, sure. But
Wow.
it's more like, in the moment, why are we doing this more than once?
I also think it's, you think of, I just feel like there's so much, an added layer of depth and passion that bleeds through the film when the directors do their own writing. And they probably all do their own writing, but you think of Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson had a huge hand in writing all of that with a couple of his, they like poured themselves over all the dialogue and all the words. Every Tarantino film, like, and all the Nolan stuff, it's the quality is just so, because they know it. I feel like it's because they've gone over every fucking detail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they know the script better than anyone.
Yeah.
Even the actors, like, they know it like
They
through and
know what they
through.
want out of
They
that
know the
character.
intentions.
Yeah.
They know the.
That's one of the
the
things
story.
Tarantino talks about, actually, that I forget what podcast he was on. He was doing somebody's, but he talked about how with every story he writes, he has like pages
Mhm.
of character stuff that never gets into the film, but it's just backlog stuff of like, hey, you want to know who this character is? There,
Yeah.
here you go. And it just helps guide the 'cause
Motivation,
it's
yeah.
already defined. Like he already knows exactly what he's looking for out of the actor.
Nolan works with a lot of collaborators though too, because Nolan's work requires a lot of research,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff he does. So like, famously, he had his script like
For Interstellar.
for Interstellar.
No, that physicist.
Kip Thorne.
Yeah.
Oh, Kip
He
Thorne.
had it reviewed by Kip Thorne, and he provided pretty much all the science for that. But also he worked with his brother a lot, and so Nolan's more open. Tarantino, like, I don't think I could be wrong. I don't think he collaborates with anyone. I think he writes his stuff and
I'm
he
pretty
just
In a
sure.
cave.
goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he in an interview once he said like, if an actor comes to me before we start filming and they have a really good idea, I'll hear them out. But make no mistake, I'm paying them to say my
Yes.
words.
Yes.
Like, don't try and improvise on my set.
This is my story.
Yeah, which that's fair.
There's
He
a
owns
total.
that. That's
There's
totally
an
fair.
ownership, and it's up front. It's
He
not
wrote
like in the
that,
back end,
He's directing it.
Yep.
You know, that's what you have
and
to
it
agree to.
works.
Yeah.
I mean, Tarantino has some bangers, man.
Yeah.
So, and Nolan, I mean, clearly,
Even Nolan's quote unquote bad films are still good
Yeah.
films.
what would you say is his worst?
Oh man, I think. Well, do you have an opinion?
I have to think.
I remember you said that you weren't
Well,
super
I-
thrilled with Dunkirk. I remember you told me that.
yeah, but I don't. I mean, so I've never seen Memento. So I don't know. Have you guys seen Memento?
Years ago. I'll give you mine while you guys think.
I know mine. Go ahead.
It's you guys might get a little upset. It's Tenet, and I think it's because it's just kind of so weird.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you almost got lost in the sauce there, Nolan, where you just
Tenet
like
was.
it's so you need a fucking journal to like figure it out. And it's not like a good thing. Like I
Yeah.
felt like that was kind of what Interstellar was,
Yeah.
but it got you enough to where you didn't even have to know science. Like you were presented with like, oh, this is really cool. Tenet, you just kind of get lost.
Tenet rode
and you're
that
like,
line too
"Wha-"
much.
Yes.
It was so Inception was hard to follow, but the reason that it was okay is because the basic premise, everybody got.
Yes.
The basic premise was we're going into this person's dream, and when you're in that dream, anything can happen. So that's all you really need to understand to just accept everything else that doesn't make sense.
And just be along for the ride.
Yeah.
Tenet's whole thing of that was like time happening forwards and backwards at the same time. That was just, I think it was a little too much for people. I actually enjoyed that film. That's the first film we ever reviewed on this podcast.
I know.
Um,
The Nolan topic is an OG topic.
Yeah.
yeah,
Absent Billy.
absent, but that was the first episode.
Yeah.
I think.
Tenet.
But I like Tenet. But you know what my least favorite Nolan film is?
What?
I don't. This might be controversial. The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, The Dark Knight Rises. Interesting.
Yeah. I actually, so like I said, he doesn't have a bad film.
Yeah.
But that one, to me, I felt like it didn't. It was good. It didn't quite have the same Nolan charm because I think he was starting to just feel done with Batman.
I definitely feel that.
And there was some, like for one, the choreography took me out of it. The fighting in that movie was
the hockey
especially bad.
pads.
It is
Um,
so. I go back and watch it, and it's like
There's
it doesn't even feel rehearsed. It's
like
so
there's one guy that
bulky.
falls over when no one. He just like and falls over because he obviously was an extra that was told to just fall over and they were gonna fix
We're
it.
gonna add effects
and
afterwards.
they never did.
and it's
um,
in the film.
Yeah, and it's in
and
the
no
film.
one didn't catch that.
No one caught it. And there's like
Wow.
a few
Rings of Power had the same thing. There's a guy on a tower, and he's like in a fight with literally no one. So it's so fucking.
there's
weird.
like a few like plot holes that are just like they explain it away as like he's Batman, and it that's not quite good enough for me. Like I said, I actually still enjoy that movie. It's the weakest of the trilogy though for me, and I think that there's some really high moments. Like Bane in that movie is fucking great. I love him in that movie, but on his whole filmography, that's probably my least
Yeah,
favorite. Dark Knight
interesting.
Rises.
I was trying to find the scene for you, Billy. I would say I'm pretty close to Kyle. It's between Dark Knight Rises and Dunkirk. Dunkirk, to me, felt too spread out, like too many different stories that I didn't feel like meshed well together, at least in my opinion.
He's obsessed with time.
He
Christopher
is.
Nolan.
Definitely.
Even Dunkirk, which is just a war film, it was 3 different stories happening at once over the span of 3 different time periods. One was like 6 hours, one was like 6 days, and one was like, I forget exactly what it was. They're all happening at the same time, but of different. So even those, you have to think about it a little bit.
Guy on the left side of the screen.
Oh God, that I know this scene, and it's like right there in the front of the.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
there's a
that's so
guy that
bad.
just falls over for no reason.
There's another one.
There's one on a rooftop.
Yeah, so watch top left guy.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's not a Nolan film right there. I think he was definitely fatigued though, for sure.
So
He wanted
ended
to
up-
do his other projects.
For one, he doesn't like sequels. The only reason he signed on a 3-picture deal with DC Warner Bros. Because he wanted to make Inception,
But no one would take him serious.
but no one would at that time. He wasn't the Christopher Nolan, and so no one would give him the budget to do it. And so he went to Warner Bros. And they're like, if you do a 3-picture Batman deal, we'll give you all the money you want for
The story that you wrote.
the story that you wrote. So he did Batman Begins. It was a success.
The Dark Knight.
And then he did The Dark Knight, which is the greatest comic book movie of all time.
And then he probably like
And then he
already
made Inception.
secured. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he made Inception.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
he had
so he's
to-
like, my legacy's established.
and then
like,
he had to go back after
No,
that
fuck
and make
that.
The
And
Dark
he's
Knight
like-
Rises.
and his mind's already on Interstellar. And
yeah, so like he had other things in mind, and he half-assed it for Christopher Nolan. It's still an amazing film,
yeah.
but compared to his other stuff,
The Dark
you
Knight.
could just tell it was missing his normal touch.
Yeah, and once he broke his brother out of prison, I mean, he was just
Yeah.
like checked out.
The Oppenheimer himself.
What's
Hitman.
your? I mean, we've talked about this already, but at one point we all agreed that Interstellar was our favorite. But do we still feel that way?
I do.
It-
Yeah.
how could it not be just because it's the greatest sci-fi movie?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like there might be other movies that I like. I fucking love Oppenheimer, but it's like I might even enjoy watching Oppenheimer more than I do Interstellar in some ways, not always, but like Interstellar is so genre defining. It's like you gotta throw its flowers. You know what I mean?
Well,
Oppenheimer, I recognize as like if you compare the two, Oppenheimer's more of like this film will be like known in history. But like Interstellar, I just I feel like I just have to like.
well, in
it more.
Interstellar,
Like,
you
it's
have
just-
you have the whole package of like Hans on doing his thing, and then Christopher Nolan, and the visual effects were good enough, or like they still are fucking amazing.
got
But
Michael Caine crying again.
Michael Caine crying, Matthew.
Dude, the music in Oppenheimer though is
But
The music in
fucking good.
Interstellar is
Oh,
is the best.
I
of
Leagues
any-
better.
I think it's good. It's definitely better, but like Oppenheimer's no slouch.
How
It's so
Hans Zimmer
good.
didn't win an Oscar for Interstellar is beyond me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, he didn't.
Wow. Who
That
the hell
is-
won that year?
I don't know. 2014.
What a
it would've
joke.
been. I
It's probably some Disney film like Moana. It's something crazy.
Moana didn't come out for another 2 years, but I think that Hans Zimmer's score in that film, it's a character in itself.
Dude,
It's incredible.
yeah.
I was just on a plane.
the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, I hate that fucking movie so much. You like that movie, don't you?
It's all right.
You like that Wes Anderson?
Well, I like
dude?
but I like I like Fantastic
I
Mr.
fucking
Fox
hate that, dude.
and
How everything has to be so symmetrical and everything. So
I hate it so bad.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Whatever.
I watched.
That sounds like a very
uh,
Hollywood thing.
Over wow.
over Hans Zimmer's Interstellar. But I watched that movie on the plane on my phone, Interstellar.
Interstellar.
And I actually hadn't seen it in
Not
maybe
IMAX. You didn't watch it.
No. They had an IMAX theater on the plane. I actually hadn't seen it in like beginning end like a couple of years. Yeah, it holds up.
It's unbelievable.
It holds up.
It's unbelievable.
It's so good.
I am a sucker for World War II infused like American history, even though Oppenheimer is like it, it's like tied to the history, but I think there's also some freedoms there. But I'm a sucker for that, so I like Oppenheimer for that reason.
Yeah.
And I feel like I almost feel like Oppenheimer's like two movies in one.
Yeah.
So you think it's about this movie, them building the bomb, but then it turns into this whole
The
like
court case.
political discourse, and you're like,
Again,
and it's interesting somehow, and you're like, I don't know how the bomb isn't like everything else pales in comparison.
you know who really sells that whole court thing for me though?
Robert Downey Jr.
Partially, but the lawyer.
Which one? His?
No, Jason
The young kid.
Clark Isaac, I think.
Is that the one that did that rap movie years ago?
No,
the
he's
mouse
the one
movie?
that is cross-examining Oppenheimer and his wife
Love
and
that guy.
everybody.
He plays the military guy in like the Marvel films, right? The guy with the silver fox hair.
I don't know, does he?
No,
All I know is he was on Zero Dark 30. I know that.
you're thinking of somebody
What's
else
his
in
name?
Marvel.
Jason, I think it's Jason Clark Isaac.
Jason Clark.
Just Jason Clark. Why am I thinking Isaac? No, Jason. I'm mixing two people together.
Okay.
That guy.
Oh yeah.
So he plays like the lawyer that cross-examines, and he comes at it with such an intensity that he makes a very
Like,
dull
he's
subject
angry with him.
entertaining.
Yeah.
And for me, he's got the most
Stoic face.
underappreciated performance in that movie.
Interesting.
Yeah,
His wife too, Emily
Emily Blunt.
Blunt,
No,
where she does this scene when like that one guy that invents the hydrogen bomb like goes to shake his hand because he didn't stand up for her husband.
yeah,
She does this thing with her tongue,
yeah.
and
exactly.
it's like it is the most grandma fuck you I've ever seen, and I feel the venom in that scene. Like,
And I love
"Oh,
how
that's
Oppenheimer
real."
himself like shook his hand. It was just like, yeah, good seeing you again.
Yeah.
She goes to shake his hand. It's
She's
such
like,
a powerful. Where you're
"Mhm.
like, it's weird because
Don't do
like,
that to my man.
like she's just like their relationship was so odd too. Like he was not faithful. Like they were constantly arguing all the time. She was not like a great mother. Like she
Yeah.
like did like they both had like real character flaws, but still in that moment, like
Stood
you're
by.
like she's a boss bitch. Like that's what
Oh, crazy, dude. Crazy.
What did you think of Dunkirk?
Oh, dude, I haven't seen it in years, but it's like it was unimpressionable for me.
See,
I don't even
here's
really
the
remember
thing,
it.
because I was sitting here thinking on it. I think part of the issue for me is that I watched 1917 before,
you had a preconception of what
and 1970 does. It's World War One, but it does it so like that's probably my favorite. Like,
and we've talked about this
Yeah.
before. I like 1917. I'm just not a huge fan of those like one take.
I'm not.
movies.
I can't rewatch it. I've
Yeah.
watched it, I think, twice, and it's really like, oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's good.
see,
Don't get
but
me
so
wrong.
like I saw that, and then I saw Dunkirk, and I think that like I want to know what I would have thought of Dunkirk if I had not seen 1917.
No,
'Cause-
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Dunkirk again. I really enjoyed Dunkirk, but I don't think I've seen it more than once.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was like immediately felt like I had to go back and watch it.
I also am just not that interested in World War One.
that was two.
Dunkirk's 2.
Oh, I thought you said it was one.
1917.
1917. is
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know.
I've actually only seen both of those once. 1917 and Dunkirk. But
My wife loves 1917, so she always wants to like rewatch it. But it's like stop motion. I can be like, oh, it's cool. I don't appreciate it. Not for
Yeah.
that level of effort it takes.
Mhm. And I start also what takes me out of it is I find my mind. I start doing things like looking for the secret cuts. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I bet you they cut there. Oh, that person walked in front of the camera. They probably
it
cut
just
there.
reset. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just
like-
went across a pillar.
Yeah, and I don't want to be doing that kind of stuff when I'm watching a movie.
It takes me out of it. That's why I don't really like the one cut fight scenes either, because
Yeah.
I feel like it's more about like, look at the cool thing we did, instead of me getting immersed in a film. Once they do that, it takes me out of it. It's like, I don't know.
I like one cut fight scenes. I like them a
Takes
lot.
me out of it.
But I don't need my whole movie that. But
Sure.
I like when they get real arcadey too, and like over the top, super unrealistic. But
Yeah.
I fucking dig it. There's this scene in
And clear choreography.
yeah, and good
Please.
choreography. But in John Wick 4, there's a scene where he's fighting through this apartment, and the camera
Oh, the top
moves
down.
on the top, and it turns into like a top down, like it looks like a shooter.
Looks like Hotline Miami.
It looks like Hotline Miami, and the whole fight scene takes place looking from a top angle, like you're watching a video game. And it's so unnecessary, but it's so fucking cool.
He's got this dragon breath shotgun, so it's shooting fire.
Blowing people up. And the way they filmed it was really cool too. They had this camera above the set, kind of on these like wires that like could basically go anywhere, and that's how they did it. But and he, Chad Stileski, I think his name is. He talked about that scene and said he was inspired by playing. I'm forgetting the name of the game, but an actual video game. He's like,
Hotline Miami?
no, it wasn't Hotline
No?
Miami, but it was maybe like a version of that. But
Okay.
he was talking about it, and he basically like saw like he was playing the game or he was watching his son play or something. He was watching it, and he's just like, "Huh, that'd be kind of cool in a movie." And
he's like,
that's all he,
"Wow."
because he's just an action guy. He cares more about
Wow.
the choreography than anything.
You think we gave the audience enough time to vote on the poll of which of us saw the Odyssey?
Yes.
I think we do. The results are in. I somehow we've gone this long talking about all of this and have not even talked about the film. Go ahead.
I went and saw it. It was me. Surprise.
Don't spoil a 3,000-year-old.
I really enjoyed it. It is a really long film, and I feel like you have to go in knowing that it's this epic, right? That it's
What's this pushback? I'm sorry. What is this pushback around 3-hour films?
No,
I
it's
feel
not.
like this has been.
Are we getting more
normalized for
bang for our buck
years.
though?
Yeah, like
Don't you want it to be?
well,
if it's good.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you should definitely be cognizant of that, because I feel like if you go in expecting it to be like 2 hours, it's not. Like, I'm just saying, like, don't go into it blind, knowing that you're not in for like this journey, right?
Sure, but I see this rejection, like this pushback all the time. Like, oh, it's a really long film. It's like most films for the last decade have been like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's not like that much longer. So it's just it's weird to see. Like, I don't know. Sorry to cut you off, but it's just I see this more and more, and I'm like, I don't.
And so I didn't
don't think
mind
it's
it being
that
3
bad.
hours.
As long as it's interesting.
I think this is the interesting thing too, because I was talking with my friend that I saw it with. I think you could have done 2 films, but I don't think it would have worked as well, because they had definitely had enough content for like 2 films because of the the Odyssey, the book, and the Iliad. But I really enjoyed it. It is stressful, and it did not. When you're in it, when you're watching it, it doesn't. It feels long, but it doesn't feel like 3 hours. It just feels like, because of how stressful it is, and like it intercuts between Telemachus,
His son.
and Odysseus, and it goes back and forth kind of. Whenever you're with Odysseus, it's stressful, and you feel like you're almost on that journey with them of trying to get home, and holy shit, by the end you're like, thank God. Thank God. We
It's a
made it
workout.
back. Yeah. So I thought they did a really good job of cutting between the two, because you have Telemachus, Peter Parker, and he goes and he meets Punisher. Meanwhile, Mary Jane is talking to Odysseus. No, it's crazy that they're all in that film.
The people, Tom Holland, Charlize Theron,
Zendaya.
John Bernthal, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Matt Damon, like, holy shit.
Yeah. But no, I thought they did a really good job of cutting between the two, and like I was equally invested in each storyline, and I wasn't like, oh God, here we are back to fucking Telemachus. And I was like, okay, let's get what's happening here.
Getting bullied by Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Well, that's not all of it. That's a little bit. And then I thought I was never part of the group of people who were like the historical inaccuracy of the armor. I never felt that to begin with, but even watching it, I felt like it fit. Like I felt like the design
It fit his vision
yeah,
of
like
the Odyssey.
it didn't feel out of place. Any of the armors, any of the thing like that. It did look stylized in certain scenes. Like Troy's, like the people of Troy, their armor, it looked very stylized, but it didn't pull me out of the film. And I thought I won't spoil it because we're gonna go see it in IMAX. I really liked Christopher Nolan adds his own like
Flair.
spin
His own
to-
version of the mythology, or
Not really, but to the intentions and the characterization of characters. And I thought I really enjoyed how he did that. But again, I'm not going to say any more on that. But if you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. Fight scenes were really cool. Soundtrack. I wish Hans would have done it because I'm sure he could have bust out some bangers, but it was still really good.
Are you done with Ludwig Göransson?
Ludwig's good, but like there's nothing besides maybe the main theme of Odysseus that I can like think of. But I did learn this. Ludwig Göransson, he built the instruments himself.
Do I care about that?
Do I care?
I really don't.
You're not an artist.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Does
can
it sound
hear
cool? Like I don't give a fuck.
You can hear it when he
You
plays.
strung your own guitar, wonderful.
Um,
Such a lame boy energy shit, but I don't care.
but yeah, I thought it was a really good telling of the Odyssey. I love Greek mythology, so I'm already primed to like this film, and I really liked it, and I thought it respected the story, and stayed pretty truthful to it. So I'd recommend if you like Christopher Nolan, you're gonna like this. If you like Greek mythology, you're gonna like this.
One thing that I thought that this was obvious, but apparently it needs like explaining. But like he's not right. Like he's not making a historical fiction. Like it is a fantasy.
No, yeah, there's gods.
Like
There's
it is. Yeah.
like there's the Cyclops. There's
Yeah,
the
it's not
giants.
high fantasy, but it's still fantasy.
Yeah, so it's like and I like how they play into it of like you kind of feel like I don't know how to describe this besides the gods are real, but they don't feel overused and they don't feel like gimmicky. Like they feel like something that's actually fucking scary.
Like
And
he had
there's-
a restrained approach.
Yeah, and it you sell that these people actually fear these gods, and then during the movie you see, oh fuck yeah, I see why I see why they fear these gods because the shit's insane. So I felt like it was handled very sparingly and very well.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher, I guess
think the marketing for this film was not great.
no.
Well, really?
Yeah, if I'm being honest with you. Based on what you're telling me, what people's opinions are when they walk away, I don't think the trailers for this film were very good. And I
Yeah.
feel like it was almost there was too much unknowingness to it that didn't serve this type of movie the best. So in a weird way, all the controversy around it between like the left and the right, like leading up to this, was almost like the marketing.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I
it-
would say that
yeah.
the stats say otherwise because this is his largest opening weekend of any film he's ever made, right?
I think
mean,
it's sort of that like almost like it was like
grassroots marketing.
no, like it was like a snowball that was like not done by him. So like maybe that's why they didn't say anything and they just let things happen the way
Yeah.
they did, and they let people debate and argue about it because ultimately it created that like, well, I guess I gotta go see it
Sure.
type of thing.
Yeah,
But I do remember feeling like I didn't have a bone in that fight. Like I didn't care that it didn't look accurate. I didn't care about the casting. I was kind of like whatever about all that. But I remember watching the trailers thinking like feeling underwhelmed. And it sounds like it is not an underwhelming movie
No.
at all. And so I didn't really I remember watching the trailers for Oppenheimer, which is kind of like it's not like the most crazy stuff that they're talking about. But I remember watching the trailers thinking like, holy shit, I gotta
gonna
watch
drop the
this.
nuke.
Yeah, like, and I didn't really get that in the marketing on this film.
Yeah, I felt like for me, the marketing was all done by Matt Damon, at least what I was exposed to, because he did a crazy podcast tour recently where he just was on like everybody's. I've been watching podcasts I'm really into lately is Good Hang with Amy Poehler.
Oh yeah,
I
I've listened
love
to a
that
couple
one.
of those.
She's
Yeah.
fun. And he was on that one. He's on a couple other and just talking about the film a lot. And so that's kind of how I don't have cable, so it's and I pay for all the premium stuff that I don't get a lot of ads. So I don't know how hard they were hitting like normal cable television with
Yeah, I don't know
ads
either,
and stuff. It's
actually.
harder
Yeah,
to
me neither.
reach me. But yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting perspective.
I would say as far as actors go and actresses, each one of them kills it. Tom Holland kills it. It's almost, I feel like the trailers, I mean, I might be wrong, but I'll get your opinion, Kyle, since he's watched them. Trailers sell it as Odysseus's story.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly say it's about half.
Yeah.
It is still Odysseus's story, but half of it is Tom Holland and the son and trying to find out. And I feel like he carried it really well. Matt Damon did amazing. I love him as Odysseus. The only person I've seen some people complain about, and I don't get it, but I can kind of see where they're coming from, is Zendaya, because her part is so small that it could have been anyone. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like it would have
It
had to
needed
be
her.
Yeah, like she has like maybe 2 talking scenes where she talks, and that's it.
I think there's maybe a certain element of the fact that like she has this sort of iconic face by this point.
Yeah.
Like she was casted more for her aura than anything.
I could see that.
I've said it on here many times. I have Zendaya fatigue.
Yeah.
I don't
But-
find her to be a particularly incredible actress.
I really enjoyed her inclusion in the story. And like I said, I didn't mind that it was her, and I thought she did a great job at who she was
Did
portraying.
she play, let me guess, like a slightly aggravated person?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She always has like this edginess of like, I'm mad.
Yeah.
in everything
No,
she
I
does.
mean,
She
plays Athena.
Oh.
And she kind of haunts Odysseus throughout the movie.
which Athena could have been
Athena's,
anybody based
really
on what
chill.
I've already read like a full spoiler like thing of everything. But yeah, it does sound like anybody could have played her, but I appreciate the casting because I think
But that's a weird knock, right? I mean, like,
yeah,
Matt Damon did Interstellar and played that
Yeah.
small role. Like,
Yeah.
that's weird to say, like, she's too big for that spot.
Yeah.
It's a Christopher Nolan film with fucking, look at the cast.
and Zendaya
That's
is
weird.
on record as saying Christopher Nolan is her favorite director
Sure.
and her favorite movie of all time is
And she's
Interstellar.
got a, she was probably on set with her husband anyway.
So
Yeah.
funny story about that is he got a hold of Tom Holland. They talked for a little bit, and then he offered Tom Holland the role of Telemachus or whatever. He accepts the role. They're like still in the casting phase, and I guess he called Tom Holland and was like, "Before I do this, I want to make sure that it's okay with you." And then he's like, "What?" And she's like, "Is it okay if I cast Zendaya as Athena?" And he was like, yeah. Like, why would I not be okay with that? And like, and he's like, okay, then
We'll proceed.
he's like, sounds good. And then he apparently Zendaya was right there, and he hung up and he's like, hey, you want to play Athena? And she like freaked out and was like, yeah, like, because she had already read that part,
Oh,
like, because it was far enough in it that Tom Holland had the whole script, and he was already like playing things with her off of her, and so she already like had seen that part already, so she was very excited about that. And with Matt Damon, he always tells this story about when he got approached for Interstellar. Christopher Nolan said to him was like, you know how they say that there are no such thing as small roles, only small actors?
this is a small part.
This is a small role. Yeah, but it's a critical
Yeah.
one. And he took that film because he loved Christopher Nolan so much that he was like, this was like the promise of like getting his due.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and here it is.
There it is.
He's Odysseus in the biggest movie of his career. Like,
So you know what's funny is how many times Matt Damon is trying to get home.
I
In the film?
I saw some stuff on this.
Multiple movies.
Oh.
Ready for this? Interstellar's one. Okay.
Martian.
The Martian. Saving Private Ryan.
Holy shit, yeah.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
He's always trying to get home. He is a distance.
Goodwill Hunting, he's going home to his girl at the end. He's driving in a car.
Trying to get home.
That's another good example of writing, like
Oh, yeah.
the project. They didn't direct, but like they wrote that film.
I'm
and-
pretty sure they had a heavy hand in directing. I know they handed it off, but from everything, the way he talks about it, they were right there, shoulder to shoulder with whoever
Dude, they were like
directed it.
they were like
Nobody's.
freaking almost a decade younger than we are.
They were like in college, I think, when
Yeah.
they wrote it. He
Like
wrote it
a
as a
dec-
paper
like a
in
decade
college.
younger than we are,
Yeah.
and they wrote that, and that's what we need to do.
And now we're basically homeless.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically.
We missed our shot.
We missed our window.
That was it. That's the window of success. If you don't make it by 30,
It's over.
you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, the whole controversy around like the casting, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like it was way too early. Nothing was confirmed.
Well, and the thing.
None of it made sense. And then I saw like this weird critique of
Mm,
people sitting there like, how could you support a film of blah blah blah? And it's like that same side that sits there and like absolutely abhors cancel culture. That's literally what you're exonerating. You're
Yeah.
exonerating cancel culture. I'm not gonna go see this because this ideology. It's like that's the same vein. Like it was
So
so
many-
politicized and stupid.
So
Didn't
many
make
people
sense.
wrote the film off like months before it came out. I remember seeing all the memes. It was like the first flop and this and that, and people are they're still like such a strong. And then it was the most disliked trailer of all time, because of like
bots.
a bot campaign to take. And I'm like why?
You have nothing
Yeah.
better to do with
Like, what
your
is-
life than
And then they're
circle jerk this ideology.
like, oh, on Metacritic, the user scores are like 5.2 right now. And I was like, when you look at it, like all of them, that's the only one that has no screening process to leave a review.
Yeah.
You don't need to prove that you've seen the movie. On Rotten Tomatoes, you have to prove that you've seen the movie. The score's like 97%.
yeah.
So like, are we really gonna just take that as like, oh, it must suck from the like? It's
Well,
so
nobody
stupid.
did because it's the largest
Nobody did.
fucking box opening of his career.
It's probably
Like
surpassed
250 or 300 million dollars in a weekend.
It's probably
It's
like,
been packed. We look at tickets. It's like sold out at the IMAX.
Yeah, we're
theater
trying to go to
closest
see it
us.
in like the real version. We're out a month and you still can't get a middle seat.
Kyle, did you read the Odyssey?
um,
Ever?
I know only time I ever wrote it was in core humanities in college, and I read the 1996 translation, and I read it in a very like college student way.
So-
like I just went through
Yeah.
and like I didn't like soak
Let
it
me
in,
ask you,
know?
the one part I remember most of the story. It's been a long time since I read it. What were the giant people? Like in the silver armor that you said they cast 4-foot actors versus 6-7-foot actors.
Yeah.
What were they?
Aren't they Cyclops?
No.
No, they weren't that was the puppet, right?
Yeah,
Because
I think they're
I read
children
it in high
of
school,
gods.
but I read it as a freshman.
if I remember, they're the children of gods or something like that.
But they're they're
The-
like the tortured version though, right? Like they're like the castaways, right?
I don't.
I don't because they're not the like
'Cause
heaven ascended or
Every
something.
other island they kind of explain that he stops at. Like you're enough to pick up. Like oh, that one they're just kind of there. Shit happens, they leave, and you're like,
They're the Laestrygonians, so the Laestrygons. They're a fierce tribe of cannibalistic giants ruled by King Antiphates. Odysseus and his crew encounter them in book 10 of the epic. I don't know if there's a whole lot of lore on them other than that.
because I would say out of all the islands he visits, that one feels. I mean,
like out of place almost.
not out of place, but just very like
What the
you're
fuck?
left. I mean, and it makes sense. They were also confused. They stop at the island, all of a sudden, giant people are fucking murdering them, and they leave. That's all the context they need. Of we can't be
Yeah.
here. We need to get the fuck out. But I was the only one where I was left a little confused of like, what was that? What happened? Versus the others, there's like Circe, she's a witch. Then there's Apollo's herd, and the Cyclops is Poseidon's son and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They
I
look-
recommend it.
They definitely look a lot more like armored and like kind of. When I read that way back in college, like I said, I really breezed through that. But when
Yeah.
I read that, I remember feeling like they were going to be more like in loincloth, type of like
Not
dumb
full-on
giants,
armor.
like Lord of the Rings style. Like that's what I was thinking. These are like armored soldiers in the movie.
Yeah, for some reason when I had to read it in honors English freshman year of high school, so we're talking a long time ago, but I seemingly remember them being like the failed offspring of like the gods, and them like failing some trial or they were like cast out in through some mechanism, and that's why they were like banished to these islands. But it's like they're like the lesser gods or like the fail like something, and there's like something missing about it. Like they're not the full, like chosen offspring kind of thing.
Translation, the one that he was most inspired by was actually a more recent translation that came out. I want to say something like 2017, and it offered a different interpretation of a lot of the characters and events. And so like,
Of course.
that is probably going to be, so that's the one of the quote unquote problems with the Odyssey is it was told orally for like something
Millennia.
crazy, like a 1,000 years before it was ever put to print, like properly in English. It wasn't printed until like the 1600s.
Just a collection of stories, yeah.
Yeah, and so like, who knows? Like the game Telephone.
Yeah.
They'll probably have a completely
They're
different
like,
version.
guys,
of it
it was
then.
crazy. He then went to this island. There's this hot chick, right? She
Yeah.
gives him these drugs and basically rapes him. But it's okay.
Okay.
But he likes it,
'Cause
so
she's hot. 'Cause she's hot. But then the drugs start to wear off.
and he doesn't like it as much.
He's got to go home.
And that begins the journey.
Yeah. I mean, if you're like a hardcore purist, I can imagine you probably aren't gonna like the film too much. But
I still think you'd like it.
Yeah.
Because I think, I don't know. I don't think you can be a hardcore purist with Greek mythology because of how many different interpretations there are of
Right.
it, right? You know the general idea, you know the concept of gods and all that.
Well, it's like interpreting the Bible. Like it wasn't even ever told in English originally, right? It's just been translated, and it's like a collection of stories basically that have been
it was
changed in
famously
translation.
not accessible to the common folk. Like the Catholic
You
Church
mean
had,
peasants?
yeah, the Catholic Church had such a control on that, so they could dictate how religion was taught and done and stuff.
So I am interested when we see it. There's a scene to me that is similar to No Time for Caution. And I want to see if you guys have the same.
They're on a ship at sea. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Ducking in a a whirlpool. It's the same exact scene.
I'm like, what the fuck happens in this movie?
Like, is it the same one of those things? Like you have one shot, one opportunity,
And the
you
tension.
only got one shot.
yeah,
The
like
tension is there. The music's building. It's getting like. You're like, oh, fuck.
Is it the guy with the arrow? No, that's the 1987 version. I saw a bunch of comparison stuff this week around what the whatever the last movie was. I think it was 87.
they had
what they did better.
There's an Odyssey film that starred Ray Fiennes just a couple years ago,
Wow, really?
and it's actually pretty good.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he plays Odysseus.
Is it Ray or Ralph?
I think it's pronounced Rafe. That's how they
Okay.
always said when I watched interviews and
The
stuff.
guy who plays
It's spelled Ralph though.
Eamon Geth in
Voldemort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eamon Geth in the black and white movie.
Schindler's List.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That guy is
Very good.
that
at
guy is
being a
such
villain.
a good fucking actor.
Yeah.
He did this really silly movie that was like about them like
Grand
digging.
Budapest Hotel.
no. Is he in that one? Oh, he
He
is.
is.
Fuck that.
That's why they
Hey,
won.
fuck that.
Yeah.
No, he did this movie about like this lady hires him to like dig in her backyard. And he like finds this thing, and it's just like a stupid little movie about like him digging, and he's an archaeologist and shit. It's fucking good, man. He just does an amazing job. I love that guy.
I really liked his version of M on James Wan.
He does do pretty good.
Eminem.
Eminem. He did Eminem in the biopic.
He played Blue.
Yeah.
Blue Eminem.
Wow.
I was thinking the rapper, but
Oh.
Doomsday.
Did you guys watch the trailer?
Of course.
absolutely.
What'd you think?
Looks fucking great.
It looks amazing. It's a lot going on. You know what my biggest fear is?
What?
That they're just going to kill the X-Men off in the first 15 minutes. I don't know if I want that because I like the X-Men and I like those characters. And to me, the marketing makes it look like they're just
Fodder.
there to be like, hey, they're here. But I think they're the ones that are all going to die. That makes this sacrifice.
No
Yes.
way. They've been building to bringing in the X-Men for years. You
we
think they're just gonna wipe it
We
off?
see like Cyclops like screaming with dead bodies around him.
Well, we
and,
but we
like-
see Gambit fighting Shang-Chi.
I don't think all of them.
Okay.
I think that a lot of them
are gonna
are gonna like Cyclops is. I don't think he's gonna have a lot of time. on
Loki's
screen.
there with the TVA too. Like,
Look,
who
there's
knows
a
with
lot
like the
going
timeline?
on.
They have to because they have not had any lead up to this Avengers
Yeah.
film. This is almost. There's never been this little of lead up to an event. Not even the first one. Like, there's no setup for this. It's like, hey, here's this guy. Oh, it's Tony Stark, which I can't wait to see how they work that one out and sell that to an audience. Like,
His accent sounds good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I love it. Looks like it's going to be really centered around like Thor stepping into this weird
Yeah.
role.
He's kind of
Of, like, a
forced to be
leader?
the leader
Yeah.
without Iron Man and Cap there, right? Like,
And he sells me as like he's fucking scared of this dude. And when he hits him with that, and he's just like,
the two
do
finger
him with the two fingers.
oh, dude, I'm like, yes, we're getting some. I want the power creep, dude. I don't fucking want like a little, ooh, I steal little badges and I fucking get into buildings. No. I want galactic superpowers.
Steal little badges and
I don't know.
This version,
fucking Hawk Girl or whatever, like this, all the stupid. Lame
this is
Black,
going to be like
Widow.
Doctor Doom in his most powerful form from the comics,
Oh yeah,
and
fucking
yeah,
dude, that's with the
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
Mind you, the same axe that cut off Thanos' head, and impaled him, didn't even do anything to his finger.
Nothing. With 6 Infinity Stones,
Yeah,
blasting it.
mhm.
That thing fucking still got to Thanos, and
I
Unbelievable.
I don't know how you calculate that, but the power behind that little block is insane. Like this is
Oh,
Superman
it's so
levels
good.
of power.
oh
like,
yeah,
yeah.
beyond.
I
Can't wait.
the dominant theory right now is Cap going back in time and staying there, like creating an incursion.
Is that the
event.
dominant theory? Because I've seen
another
lot
theory.
of another.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Hydra Cap?
No. Loki.
So I'm-
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yep.
I don't think that's Loki.
They're saying it. Well, maybe not Loki, but someone that can
Why is he
mask themselves.
So why is he worthy to hold the hammer?
Well, that's
the
why they're
whole
saying
point.
Loki. Loki at this point is worthy.
No,
He
he's
is.
not.
He's the master of stories.
He sacrificed
That's
himself.
a different. That's just because of that doesn't mean that you're worthy.
But
for-
he's Odin's son. I don't know.
How would that not
He's
make
not.
I
him?
know he's not technically, but
How does that not make him worthy? He sacrificed himself.
I don't think worthy is just a matter of selflessness. Otherwise, every hero in
But Thor's
the
not.
Avengers could hold it.
Thor's hasn't done anything. When he first got the ability to hold a hammer, he wasn't.
he definitely wasn't worthy. But I don't think that caveat was with the hammer when he first got it. I think when his Odin banished him,
Yeah.
that's when he put the
But yeah, then what did Thor do to become?
what purpose does
Thor
Loki?
sacrificed himself. Exactly.
What
Loki
purpose does
sacrificed
Loki
himself.
have to show up as Cap?
I don't know,
To
but
just
that's
be like, haha, gotcha. Like that's not
Bitch.
cool to me. Just
I
show up as
don't-
Loki.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I've heard the theory is
That would be
because he is the master
disappointing.
of stories.
I think he's controlling it, right?
he has to show up as Cap because he knows that Thor trusts Cap.
Oh,
and so he knows if he showed up as Loki, he wouldn't trust him.
Well, because they're going crazy over. There's like a what was it, like a smirk or something, or like there was a. I don't know. There was like something that he did in the trailer where everyone's like, "Whoa, that's not Cap," and I'm like, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. Like all this is just nerd, debate.
Yeah.
But I love that idea. I
could
want to
see it
see
being
Loki. I know, I want it because I love good guy Loki. Like Loki's always been my favorite when he's like playing the good guy, not like.
Well,
You
and
know
he-
why? You know why I don't like that?
Why?
Because that's just a cash grab on Chris Evans.
Oh, to put him in the trailer and then
Yeah, just to put him in the
milk it.
trailer and
Well, so they said the theory
there's
says
there's no story reason for me to be like you needed to get Chris Evans back for that.
Well, I think to Dylan's point, like of
Unless he
him
plays him-
playing.
Unless he plays him like
The
that for
trust.
like the whole movie. But like if he shows up for a 10-minute little cameo like that's not good enough for
Well,
me.
I think the thing it's not going to be a small cameo. I bet it's going to be
They'll play into it.
they'll play into it. And the thing is they say part of the theory, right? And this is just nerds fucking going off. Is that Loki shows up to recruit Captain America, but he sees that he's happy and he has a family, and so he decides, I can't do this to him, so I have to be him.
Oh, even more selfless. Like Loki, the hero. Yes, I'm all for it, dude.
That
got-
would make him worthy for the hammer.
I got
That's fucking cool, dude.
I got a totally different vibe than Billy from that.
That's sick, man.
That actually decreased my hype on this movie. I'm not gonna lie. If that's what happens, I'll be a little sad.
Because they said one scene shows Loki like looking at Cap's house or like in Cap's house or something like that.
He's got like the
Loki.
TVA card, yeah.
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 Maybe they go to recruit him and he's like, yeah, dude, I'm all in. I'm all in. He's like, you know what? Maybe he misses his brother. He wants to go and do like a little fucking whatever. Like, I'm in. I'm in. Literally, Loki's the most powerful fucking thing in the universe right now. Dude, he controls the whole timeline. Like, he's literally stitching it together and his magic is everywhere. The MCU is Loki right now.
The Loki verse.
The Loki verse, dude. Oh, I'm
Well,
all in, man.
If
That's
it goes
sick.
that way, then okay.
Kyle's losing hype.
He's
I-
never
I-
even been hyped.
I was
He's-
hyped for about 5 seconds before. But if you I don't know, you know how I view Loki, the way you view Spider-Man.
Yeah,
That's-
you always
so
had like
that's
that
why
disdain. Yeah,
I'll accept it if that's what happens. I'm sure it'll be cool. But that would be like if we told you that he's actually Spider-Man. That's
yeah, I would be exactly.
It's
what
actually
you
just
told-
happened.
It's Tobey Maguire.
yeah, that's what
Is
happened.
Chris Evans.
That would suck. Some weird like they bred his DNA with Mystique, and he's like worthy because his uncle died.
So-
like
I think to me,
they made it so shitty.
the more interesting thing for me would be if it was a Hydra Cap.
So Nazi Cap.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to see.
Well, how would he be worthy?
So there actually is an instance where they used, I forget what it's called, because I was reading, I was getting deep into this, where there are certain cosmic like things that can override Odin's charm. And Hydra in the comics, Hydra Cap did that once to fool everybody into thinking he was a good guy. And that actually happened in the comics. And so like that's, some people are thinking that's what's going to happen. I would love to see Captain America, but an evil version. I think that would be cool. The only downside
with
to that,
Doom?
the only downside to that, I don't know if it's a downside or a plus side, because some people are presenting it like a plus, but then you basically have evil Iron Man and evil Cap as the bad guys.
Yeah, the two
Which-
good guys
as
the
like
bad
a
guys.
duo.
Torch, yeah.
The two good guys that
You can only do
were
that
done
once.
are now the two
Yeah,
bad guys, and so that's a very risky thing to do.
Yeah, I've also seen where people are thinking that that trailer is shot out of sequence, and so it's Loki. Like when he turns around, it can't be. It's like when he sees Loki, and then he does like the Chris Evans thing, and then also does the gets the hammer and stuff like that. It's out of sequence to make you think that he's back or whatever. So who knows? We're when's that come out? The end of this year, right? December
Yeah.
16th or something crazy.
Another
I'm
theory
down
I
for it
saw,
all.
nothing to do with the trailer, but that Toby
Yeah.
is gonna be back, and he's gonna be the one that dies.
Can we stop with the fucking Spider-Man in
Dylan's just killing both our vibes in
dang.
different ways.
I had to specifically target.
Every 2 years I get a Spider-Man film, and then in like the big film, it's like a whole thing on milking old Spider. I mean,
I don't
that's
think-
milking old Spider-Man.
I don't think
Like,
Spider-Man's gonna be in this movie at all.
No,
I think so.
I think X-Men.
This is just another. This is the. This is what Infinity War was to Endgame. This is gonna be what is for Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Didn't they say Secret
It's-
Wars is going to be 2 parts?
I don't know for sure.
I think they did.
Spider-Man plays a huge part in Secret Wars, but he doesn't. It doesn't seem like he's gonna be involved in Doomsday.
I'm okay with Tom Holland
Yeah.
like Spider-Man at this point. I just stop with the fucking callbacks to fan service. Like, it's just, ugh. Because that's more multiverse shit, and that's not what people want. Like, it's
Well, that's what they're
cutesy.
already doing with the X-Men.
Yeah, but you think they're gonna die in 5 minutes, so maybe that is what. Yeah, then what you're saying is.
And if they do that, that's
Spider-Man
the
goes.
same thing with Chris Evans. I'm like, don't bring back people just to be like, ha,
gotcha.
they're dead. They're dead. We got you. And isn't that a cool cameo? Like, if you're gonna do that, just let the people let's let them be.
Who's directing this?
This is
The
Joe
the,
and
the
Anthony
Russo
Russo.
brothers are back.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna say if it's Taika Waititi or whatever the hell that
No,
guy.
he was
No.
basically fired
I'm
from Disney.
done
Yeah.
with him, dude. I was on his side like for one of the movies, and I'm like, all right, this fucking sucks.
He also lost his Star Wars contract because
Wow.
of Thor: Love and Thunder.
So
Um,
fucking bad.
So I'll watch it and I'm excited because I've been talking about this for a long time that I love Doom as a villain and there's so much potential there, and I was upset when Kang was supposedly gonna be because I wanted it to be Doom. So the fact that they course corrected back into that, regardless of what they do, I'll just be
Especially
happy to
this
see that.
power level of Doom.
Yeah, this
They
power
better show
level-
him kill Kang.
do something
Yeah.
like
Do you think? Because then they have to have that actor do something and pay him, and they're like,
Jonathan
no.
Majors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they could kill a
Just in the background, they'll do like a news skit. What was his character's name? Kang the Conqueror has been murdered by.
They own the likeness of the character, so they could straight up just have Doom dropping a beheaded king or something on the. There's many ways they could
It's a
do
new
it.
boss in town.
Yeah,
They could have like a bunch
million beheaded, he's standing on the bodies of a million kings.
so they're just dead bodies.
How much is this next Spider-Man film a preface for Doom's? what
This
is it called?
Spider-Man
Doomsday?
film feels very
Doomsday?
self-contained. I don't know what they plan to do with it for the greater MCU.
Like, is that after credits trailer gonna go hard?
It might.
Well, that's what I've heard. But also, if
That's what I've heard people. I already know.
I have a theory that it's gonna have an after credits.
yeah,
and it's gonna be really good.
but if Sadie Sink is actually Jean Grey,
Sadie Sink.
yeah, from Stranger Things,
She's in the new Spider-Man.
she's in New
movie.
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and she plays like we don't know who she is.
She Mary Jane? Did they recast her again?
She's just an unnamed redhead.
but she seems to
that
have
could
psychic powers.
Be Jean Grey.
Oh.
So if she's Jean Grey, it won't have a huge impact, but that means we have our own version of the X-Men, like in the MCU.
Dude, can we talk about Channing Tatum for a while though? Like he fucking
Gambit.
It's so crazy. He got cast as Gambit like 20 years ago. That movie never got made, and then randomly, Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds brings him back, and now he's in a fucking Avengers movie. Like he must be like, this is the craziest turn of events.
What a
that-
timeline.
Gotta make a name for myself.
About to make a name for myself here. Whatever he
Yeah.
says.
He's in Spider-Man?
No, he's in
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Oh,
Didn't you see him fighting Shang-Chi?
no.
No.
We finally get to
hope-
see Shang-Chi again.
I hope he is. That's a 2-minute thing. I hated that character in that film. Oh,
You
God,
are
it
the
was,
minority.
It was so bad. Like his accent. I was like, what are you playing? Like an Indian guy?
It's
It's
called,
called-
Haitian Creole.
Creole? Yeah. I'm like, what?
Cajun? I don't actually.
It felt
Cajun,
so
right?
forced.
Yeah. Not
Ugh.
Haitian Creole. It's a whole different language. Cajun accent.
Not good. It did not land for me. I was like, what the fuck?
Rebecca Raman is back as Mystique.
as Mystique, and she turns
She looks
into
good.
Yelena.
Uh,
She looks good.
She's been playing Mystique since 2000, 26 years ago. She's probably another one. Like every one of those characters, like when they signed up to play these characters, probably the late 90s was when they were cast. There's no way they could have thought they'd be making an Avengers movie in 2026. Like it's crazy.
That's probably a bigger sign as to why that like they're gonna all get murdered off.
I know.
You know what
But,
I mean?
to be
You wouldn't
fair-
sign on to have like a
True.
50, 60-year-old Mystique to carry
She
you
looks
through.
great though.
She does.
No.
Well, and especially if, like I said, if we have our own inkling of the X-Men now bleeding into Spider-Man, they're gonna want to replace him. Like they're gonna want to feed into that
Yeah.
and clean the slate.
Who knows? Loki might rewrite the timeline.
He could.
Did we?
At the end, it's like all not gonna matter, and Loki's just gonna be like, "Oh yes, I will make that adjustment."
Oh my
And it's just like, okay, all right.
I would hate that.
I actually think we're gonna see the destruction of that whole thing.
I think.
They're gonna come up with.
I
some
hope that they do
solution to
something that severs everything,
From
and
the
we're back
TVA.
to one timeline.
Yeah,
I'm over it. I'm over it. I know that Loki and all that's like
maybe
your
that's
favorite.
what Doom does.
I think Doom does do that.
He
But doesn't he
deletes
do that in the
everything.
comics? He just
Yeah, he
pushes them all
he
together.
merges everything back into one timeline and then creates the battle planet or whatever,
Yeah.
which is what Secret Wars will be.
I hope that movie's just 3 hours of. And next up, we have.
That's actually
People would pay money to see that film. Like, not even you don't even need dialogue, just grunting.
I think I probably said this in the podcast at one point. But that was actually the original origin of Peter's black suit before it got retconned.
Secret Wars.
Was Secret Wars. Peter couldn't compete.
Parker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. He couldn't compete with the levels of people that were fighting there on this gladiator planet. And he needed an edge. And there was this prototype alien thing that was you attach it to your body and it enhances everything like tenfold. And that's what
Venom?
the black suit was. And
It didn't even
then-
have its. It didn't even have a personality.
No,
like
it
was
didn't have
just
any of that.
a suit.
And that suit just gave him like double power, like enough to be able to compete in this Secret Wars. And then people liked the way that he looked in that black suit, so they kind of retconned that whole thing and came up with the Venom story and all that. And they changed it.
Interesting.
So I do think that if they're going to introduce like a Venom suit, they're going to do like a hybrid of that origin story where he's going to take it to level up, but it's going to be like the symbiote that has its own consciousness and stuff like that. And you're going to hate this, but
The
Spider-Man
whole
also
movie will
might
be
be
around.
a cosmic Spider-Man.
Oh, I would love Cosmic Spider-Man,
Yeah, to be able to finally beat Doom.
Captain Universe.
Yeah.
Spider-Man fans eat so good. They eat
There's a
so
reason.
good.
Spider-Man fans are like Batman fans
Oh
in
my
DC.
god. It's
There's a reason. It's
unbelievable.
because he's the
Un-
GOAT.
He's
goat.
every fucking 2 years you get a whole film.
So we also see the Fantastic Four, and
Yep.
we see Wakanda and Namor.
Kind of a totally different look.
Yeah, Namor
Yeah.
is holding Sue at one point, Sue Storm. So they might.
Does he die, Namor? In the trailer, it looks like I don't know.
I didn't see that.
I could have
looked like he died?
misinterpreted that. I want to see Namor as a hero.
Yeah.
Because he was my favorite part of Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
I had a lot of sympathy for him as a villain. I really liked him as a villain, and so like I think it'd be cool to see him as a hero, and he's pretty powerful.
Namor.
Namor.
And then now we got the Fantastic Four and the Thunderbolts.
What I do know is if this movie doesn't succeed in the way that other Avengers films has, it's gonna be really next to impossible for Marvel to recover. Like this is
Yeah.
for me, this feels like don't get me wrong, they've had like good moments. Like the Spider-Man movie's been good. We got Deadpool and Wolverine,
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. There are movies that, and even like Fantastic Four was received well, but they still are not in a lot of fans like good graces, and I feel like this movie has to really hit. I don't think that it could be subpar.
You think so?
I hope so. For one, I hope it's not subpar, but I also
If
believe
this
that,
next Spider-Man's good, doesn't like everyone get ready?
yeah. But if Doomsday comes out and is disappointing,
Ooh, yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. I
If
see.
Doomsday comes out and is disappointing, I think that Marvel is pretty close to done. There's not a lot that they're going to be able to do to recover from that. I know that we're excited to like theorizing about things and what's going to happen. I also still am not a huge fan of Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans like being brought back because it feels like desperation to me.
Yeah, feels like
The
a gimmick.
fanboy in me is like, okay, obviously I want to see them, and I'm happy about that.
And you know they're gonna crush the role.
And yeah, but
Maybe not Chris Evans.
they
but-
both. I love Chris Evans.
really.
He's Captain America. Yeah, he's great.
I think he did a good job too.
Way better than Sam.
Oh God, yeah.
But I
That
feel like
shows
the only reason they're doing this to begin with is because they're trying to salvage it. And so I hope that they do it with meaning and purpose. And it's not. That's why I feel like him being brought back just to be a Loki in a Cap skin. I hope if they do that, they do it worthy of bringing him back at all, because he retired from this. And if I'm told you're going to come back, but you're not actually going to be Captain America, you're actually not even going to be Captain America at all, not even an evil version, you're actually just going to be Loki. I mean, I would do it for a lot of money, but like I would be like, I don't know.
You're a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Yeah, just to be like, see, we brought Chris Evans back so he could be like, oh, it was him.
The Hulk's gonna punch him, and he's gonna turn into Tony Stark. Like, thanks for getting me out of that. Then Tony has to like solve something and build something to like stop the bleeding, and he's back.
I hope that he comes back and he doesn't ever turn good.
Doom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't want him to realize he's Iron Man or anything
Well,
like that.
Doom's an anti-hero though, kind of. He is bad, but
Less so than Magneto.
yeah.
Magneto, I think, more fits the anti-hero. Doom is
Just evil. Victor Von Doom. Like, there's not much.
He's evil in the sense that, like, if you call him an anti-hero, then you're also calling Thanos an anti-hero. They have a vision for what they're doing that they can justify their actions, but it's not the same as like Magneto.
I got you.
Like
makes
Magneto
sense.
is much more anti-hero.
So like a
than-
sympathetic villain.
He's a sympathetic villain, but make no mistake, he's a villain. Like he's not. It's not like at the end we're gonna be like, I could see why he did it. You know, like
I mean, that's what I said about Thanos. No.
yeah, like Thanos.
well, I could see why he did it for
yeah,
Thanos. Yeah.
They have this like vision for why they did it, but that doesn't justify them doing
Sure.
it.
Well, I
And
think
that's yeah.
that's what makes him a really good villain, right? Is to be able to understand and be like, you know, he's a little batshit insane, but I get it.
Nobody thinks they're the villain.
Yeah.
Villains don't wake up thinking they're the villain. And I think that's the key.
Oh, when you're on a crusade to combine all timelines.
Something we didn't.
Unless you're Heath Ledger's Joker. I'm pretty sure that dude wakes up thinking he's the villain.
Yeah. Something we haven't talked about in relation to Doomsday, but it's in Spider-Man, is the Hulk. We have Savage Hulk back. Like, it's not Professor Hulk anymore.
Yeah.
How do we
Savage
know
Hulk.
that though? From the
It's in
trailer?
the trailer.
The trailer.
Do we?
In the last
Because he
trailer,
says,
he
he's like,
literally
Dr.
says,
Banner?
"No Banner here, only Hulk."
Oh,
Yeah, and then
I missed that part.
You never even watch it, probably.
No, I
Yeah.
definitely watched it.
The final trailer came out like today.
Oh, the one that you shared. There's another new one.
Did I share it?
That's how I watched it.
I only shared Doomsday. I didn't share the final trailer. It literally came out like today or yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday you shared the link to the trailer, and I watched that one, but I don't remember.
I think I only shared the Doomsday trailer.
Oh, are you talking about Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Hulk is in Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a great movie.
And it's, like I said, it's no longer Professor Hulk. It's Savage Hulk again, where, like, he's not. It's
Yeah.
not
He's not power crap or
powered down.
Yeah,
So,
power capped.
I wonder if I wonder if we get to see him in Doomsday. Because was he in the trailer at all for Doomsday? I don't remember
I
seeing
don't
him.
remember that one.
I don't think so. They're not going to show. So anybody that's in the Spider-Man movie, they're not going to show them in Doomsday because then that spoils the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
So all the trailers, unless they release trailers after the Spider-Man comes out, which they will, then they might,
Start to drip.
But as
feed.
of right now, there's going to be no Doomsday trailer that shows spoilers to any movie that hasn't released yet.
December's gonna be a crazy month for good movies. Dune 3,
Mm-hmm.
this one.
Are we doing Doomsday?
Is it the same day?
No, but we can make it the same day.
I think doesn't Doomsday and Dune come out the same day?
Is it the same day or is it same?
Is
I
it
think
the
it's
16th?
Isn't it the same day? That's why they're calling it Doomsday. It's like the new Barbenheimer.
We're going to that special theater and watching both, and we're buying tickets the second they open up.
Okay.
I will take a day off of that.
I'm pretty sure tickets already started selling for Dune or Doomsday.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I have tickets.
No, you don't.
I do.
In 4 months?
For Doomsday, yeah.
Another thing that
Did he
didn't
talk to us about this?
Jesus Christ, dude.
I have another friend.
Why, you have other friends?
Well, you're a dick.
That just pisses me off.
How dare you fucking know people beyond us?
Your life needs to revolve around me.
You know,
Wait,
I'm not
you
mad
already
you
have
did it.
tickets?
Yeah, I was trying to get.
Like, what do you mean? You have the right to reserve a seat? Like, you already have seats picked out? Yeah, I'm going to be in Theater 5 and seat 14A.
All right. Well, you know what? You can watch it on fucking Limax.
I have seat J13 on December 19th.
You can
Okay,
watch
that's
it
not Doomsday.
See?
on fucking Limax, and we'll have Doomsday, just him and I.
why
all
can't
right.
why can't I go with you guys
because
the second time?
you made your choice.
I got invited.
No, you didn't.
And I was supposed to say no.
You had the option.
I have
You had the
other
option to
people
do what's right.
I'm gonna go see it with.
You had the option to do what's right, and you chose not to. I hope you think of
Oh, we're
us.
going? Let me invite my other friends to come.
No,
We
he's
can go by ourselves.
he's always done this.
He's an anti-hero.
He has segregated us from his real friends since we've known him.
Real friends?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
We're a side.
Are you guys not the real friends
I always thought we were
that
exclusive.
I segregate
I thought we were exclusive, but
exclusive?
yeah.
It is very clear to me that you view us differently than you view your other friends.
No. You guys are the true friends. But you have busy lives.
No, you
And
make an assumption,
Really?
and that makes you an ass.
Can't even get you,
house out of you.
can't even get you on Palworld.
Hey, I've been busy.
What, hanging out with your real friends?
I think so.
No.
Fucking dick.
Every night.
Every night.
Even got other friends on there.
He
They've
doesn't
been playing
even
with
like
me.
participate in our chat anymore, hardly ever. Throws
He
in a
doesn't
meme
comment
every
anything.
once in every 2 weeks.
His meme game is on point. I will give him that. There are some quality ones that are like, that's pretty good. But you know what? Doesn't make up for.
Well, let's do Doomsday.
But you know what, Dylan?
No, you already have plans.
Dylan?
Not
I mean, let's do it. What do you mean?
on Thursday,
Wait, when are you going? Friday?
the 19th.
What the? Wait a minute. You're so hyped up. You can't wait to go. You're not even going on launch night?
Yeah.
Go
I'm
the
going-
day after?
Yeah, so we can go the launch night.
It's pretty fucking lame.
Dylan, I just want you to know, because I'm a good guy, I forgive you.
Thank you. That meant a lot to me.
I can't believe they're selling tickets for like the day after. Like, I would have figured they had like select theaters but the day after global launch. That's weird.
So,
Wait, is the 19th a Saturday? Or because you get to you always could see it and now you could see it. I've literally seen, the day before launches start at like 2:15. You're like, okay.
yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, so actually they come out on the 17th.
So we're going the 17th, right?
Don't try and make up for it. Don't try and...
My
Listen,
heart is
what
already
I'll say-
broken.
I got invited. Where was you guys didn't text me?
We didn't even know it was out.
Hmm.
We just found out. You knew it was out, and actually you didn't say anything to us.
Huh.
It's the other way around.
I see how it is.
They're your plans.
Don't try and gaslight us
It's-
into thinking that you're the pure one in this relationship.
Who was the last person that asked when you guys do a movie? I'm pretty sure it was me.
No,
what
actually,
movie
my
was that?
dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
What movie did he invite us to?
I thought you said who was the last one to ask you to a movie.
No,
No, like of us.
of
though.
us.
Billy, actually.
Which movie?
Probably
Doomsday. Oppenheimer.
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
And I'm down.
Sick invite.
I'm down.
down.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Like me.
That'd be like if you went out and were with a girl and you had like a really good night and then you got mad at another girl. Like, why didn't you ask me out first?
I feel like we're trying to guilt him into being a better friend. It's like you hurt my feelings. I don't care.
I view movies as not a sacred thing.
Oh,
we only have a fucking podcast about Marvel.
Yeah.
And all things nerd. And you don't- that's crazy.
I
That's
can
a
see it
crazy
multiple
take.
times with different people.
I guess.
I'm non-monogamous about
You're a
films.
polygamous?
I'm a polygamous with films.
I don't believe in your forward thinking.
I have
tradition.
multiple
Holy
partners.
shit, I could buy tickets now? I'm going to text them.
Hey guys, did you know you could buy tickets now
For that movie that you're clearly going to want to see.
I knew I was going to see you guys tonight and tell you about
When
it.
did you buy these tickets?
Today.
Ooh,
Did you?
okay, fair.
Did you buy them today?
The narrative's shifting.
Show me your
Look.
receipt.
It was
And then
last
show
night.
me
It was
your
last
credit
night
card
at
number.
12:36.
And then your social.
It says 4:37 p.m.
What are you fucking driving here? Buying
Oh,
them?
so no
Yeah.
wonder he barely responded to us today.
Hey, bro, tickets for
busy talking
Doomsday
to
came
his
out, and I'm
other
looking
friend.
at them for December 19th.
That's a real friend.
I don't know if you have
They
plans to see
messaged
it with
him
anyone.
and said, "Hey, bro."
I don't know if you have plans to see it. And what was your message? No, nobody said anything.
I said, "Oh heck yeah, man, sign me up."
Yep.
Who?
You guys never met him. He works with us. Dylan.
It's all right.
Okay,
It's all right.
we've been demoted.
You haven't been demoted.
Only reason.
This is the K ratio.
The
This is-
KM
This is the KW.
or
This is the KW.
KB.
What, millium? M?
You don't even know my name anymore, Kyle. What the fuck? We
I'm
don't
act-
even know my name anymore.
I'm actually more hurt.
What is this?
I'm actually
It's
more
Matthew. What happened?
I'm actually
What
more hurt
happened?
at who he's going with. If it was one of your other reliables, I'd have been okay. But when he revealed,
It's like a no one. It's a nobody.
I'll talk to you after this. I'll tell you who it is.
You could have.
Could have what?
I invite you to everything.
So what I'm
I
supposed to
broke
say?
bread with
I'm
your
supposed to
family.
say no.
Yes.
Like, oh, hey, I probably have a couple more friends that might be interested. Let me
I
check
have
with them.
Other.
You might even know one of them. Piece of shit.
Because I knew I wanted to go opening day with you guys.
No, you didn't.
You liar! You're lying.
No,
Yeah.
I meant it.
That first text had nothing about a date in it.
You said heck yeah, bro. God damn.
Yeah, it did.
No, it
said.
didn't.
Yeah, it did. It said Saturday the 19th.
The second message or the first message?
The first message said, "Hey, bro, Saturday the 19th,
You added that.
December 19th, 7:45."
Convenient. He has a flare screen protector on. I can't read it from here. All right, fine. And you looked up when it came out, and you made sure
Yeah,
that
I
it wasn't release date.
I know, it's like a weird argument to make, but...
I knew Friday,
Okay. All right.
right? And I know they come out on Thursday.
Hey, I just want you to know, I forgive you.
Thank you.
What is this? What is this Mother Teresa shit that you're throwing? It's like a power move. Like everything is a power thing with him. He's like, I'm getting that power back.
I have.
I forgive you
For your transgression.
I am an angel.
I just want you to know, for everything you've done to me, I forgive you.
Like the third time he's blessed you.
The K&M ratio podcast.
Doesn't even know your name. Milliam.
Matthew.
Millie.
Oh God, it's really fucking sad, man. Oh, Speaking of
same.
like,
The road goes both ways.
speaking of a Palworld.
Speaking of a pal. We have time
How's
to
that
talk about-
transition?
All right, this is all you, man. I don't know anything about this game.
Dude, I didn't either. Some
I
friends
still don't.
and I still don't. Next. No, I think I have 140 hours already in this game. Mostly
Has he invited you, Kyle, to
Yeah.
play?
literally posted it in the group chat.
You invited both of us like a real friend.
Yeah. Okay.
And when I was so excited, I said, I finally watched Project Hail Mary. Only one of us commented on that. The real friend. And you know what? I forgive you.
So much forgiveness at this table. It's beautiful. I don't know if I believe that forgiveness.
I didn't.
Palworld.
Palworld. The reason why I have so many hours and most of those are AFK because you get passive experience and you get like there's other stuff that you can do that if you're just like logged in. So I've just kept myself logged in, but been playing the shit out of this game. It is fun as hell, and it's weird because it's not a game that's really driven around like combat. Combat is really done through your party. Like you have a very minimal
Your
role,
pals.
depending on how your build is, but you have a minimal role in like what the actual combat system is. But it's so much fun. It's just lightweight. There's base building. I finally figured out my favorite genre. And I took a note of it. It is open world survival craft MMO games and as a separate thing, ARPGs.
So have you played Ark?
Dude, that's all my buddies play.
Have you though?
Well, that's not all they play, but like no, I've never tried it.
That's all they know.
They've just put like probably thousands of hours in Ark. It sounds like a hardcore version of Palworld. Have you played it?
very, very,
Very
minimal.
little. It's like intense. But Palworld's just like this little fun.
Palworld's a lot easier to get into.
Yeah. I felt like that. I got connected. I played it one night and I was like, I feel myself getting hooked into this game. It was so much fun. And my friends rented a private server. So we're up and running with that. And I'm already max level. I've caught like over 1,000 pals. I have a whole breeding farm going and stuff. I'm going insane. And it was so progressing with my group of friends. It was so much fun because friends, no.
Can you define that for
Can I
one of us
define-
real quick before we keep going?
But it's
All
like
right.
the progression felt so good. And there's some serious annoying things about this game, like not being able to search by the PAL name and stuff. But the overall game systems that are in this is fun, and it feels so smooth on the progression. You just constantly feel like you're getting better, and you'll get to areas where you're like, oh shit, I need to really start breeding more because my pals aren't strong enough, so I need to get these certain passives on there. And you start playing around with things, and there's all these different systems that it has me captured. It is Palworld 1.0 update. Apparently introduced a lot of new systems, a lot of changes, a lot of extra pals.
On the
I-
I know
I
very little
thought-
about it, but on the surface, it looks like a game you would not enjoy.
No,
So like,
it 1,000,000% was
Yeah.
like I joined and it was like all these cutesy little but that's not the game. Like
Well, it's like a
you
gimmick.
yeah, it's a gimmick. You like enslave these dudes and you like breed them and you fucking butcher them and shit for like their organs and stuff. None of it visually is represented.
Oh.
But it's like this happy fun world, but oh my god, it's fucking awesome, dude. And I love the scaling of the game. You start with like just crappy mounts. So you're just like going slow and you're kind of struggling along, and then you get a new upgraded mount and you're flying around. You're like, "Ooh, I'm flying." Like, dude, I'm going around, like I'm exploring a lot more places now. And then you get to like the mid and end game mounts and you're like I literally feel like I'm speed hacking. I constantly said with my friends while I was playing it, this is the best movement experience in any game I've ever felt.
damn.
Because it it was such an I literally felt like I was hacking, but it was just built into the game how fast and nimble I was moving around. So it scales really, really nicely, and we have a guy that's just like a breeding master. Like he gets way into that shit. Like literally,
My nickname.
dude, degeneracy level, like 20 hours a day grinding kind of thing. And he pumped out pretty early for us, like when we're in mid-level 50s and 60s, like an end game mount where we were fucking zipping around. So we definitely had like a buoy there, but
Yeah.
I love the exploration system. I love that you can travel anywhere you want. You're not gatekept arbitrarily for things. The level, like the experience gain, is so interesting because there's all these different like mini games and loot things. Like you get loot from opening chests around the world, so it really rewards exploration, which is really exciting because the world is really cool. And you get excited when you see a new pal type. Like, oh, this guy looks fucking cool. Let me capture him. And it's weird because it's never about like killing them. You actually want to just take them down to low enough help to then throw a Pokeball basically and capture them.
Yeah.
And like,
Pokemon.
yeah, exactly. So it's a different mindset. Like you're not trying to like just go in and own everything. You're like, oh, I want to weaken them to then I want them in my arsenal and I want to see what they can
So
like
you
what
do
their
wanna own
stats
them.
are and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Take over the world. But then there's just all these different. You'll constantly run into different boss types and upgraded guys, and then when night comes, all new pals come out at night, so they're not the same during the day, and it's just so interesting. I'm totally captured. I'm lost in it. The base building is very basic. Some of the systems really could use a little TLC, but there's like 1 million concurrent people playing this game.
Damn.
Wow.
It's fucking huge. And I totally see why. I remember first seeing it like 2 years ago whenever it popped off and thinking like this kind of like a fun, silly little game. It's so much fun. I'm loving it. I'm having the best time. And
I'll
it's
have to,
like
look at
it's like
it
20 or 30 bucks or something like
It's-
that.
Because when I first was like, it popped off like a year ago. I remember like looking at some streamers playing it, thinking like, this doesn't really seem.
I think you'd have
special.
fun with it, Kyle. Because I'm having fun. I haven't played much. One night, got to level
Your
10.
base is still safe. I've been checking on it.
Thank you.
It's not been
Um,
raided.
I got to level 10, and I am enjoying it. I think it takes. Did you ever play Pokemon Legends Arceus? No? Okay. That's the closest Pokemon game it is. So it's like, it's a lot like Pokemon, obviously, because you're capturing these things, but then it's
Yeah.
so different in so many ways of the base building, the survival aspect. And I like this system so far. I've been playing it mainly solely.
Solo.
Yeah, so that I can get like the experience. I'm in their server, but like I'm doing the natural
We've not allowed
progression
him
path.
to join our guild because
It's
will
weird. Well, you
power
can't
creep
do-
him.
When you
Yeah.
can't build a base, like I couldn't build a separate base.
At that time,
in the guild.
we've gone in and changed because we ran our own servers. We just increased the number of like we have 8 bases now. I think we only have like 4. So you could now,
Oh, okay.
but you would still. It would like break your progression experience
Okay.
at this point because I think you would inherit because like the way it works that you get passive experience based on so your pals are working on your base and what's really cool is you can basically
Slaves.
Yeah.
yes literally and each pal is better at certain things so that's like I went crazy and bred the best workers so like I have maxed out workers in every category and so that you can put like ore nodes on your thing you can put different like farming like berries and stuff to feed your pals and at least you can have all this stuff automated and they just go to town and so because they're doing all those things as they do those tasks they generate passive experience and I think when you're in the guild no matter where you are you get that passive
Oh,
experience
okay.
and so if you were to join us like if just by playing you'd probably get like a few levels which it wouldn't really break your stuff. What would really break it is if we just started throwing gear your way. Like, hey, take this, and now you're like, okay,
Here's a
the
mount.
fuck, yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah. If we just threw you like even a shitty mount like at where you're at right now would blow your fucking mind. So, and I kind of want you to have that experience of like sucking first, and then
I want you to
here
earn
you
it.
go.
yeah.
So-
Remember when we played Dauntless?
Yeah.
And we had that dude come in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get
We
you.
don't want that.
100%. That guy ruined the experience. For
Yeah.
us.
We're gonna get you to end game level."
That game was
within 30
also very
seconds."
similar to Destiny in a lot of ways that I felt like I probably wouldn't have vibed with.
It was just like hey, run these instances 100 times
But
over and over.
The fact that we had that guy jump in and like he definitely ruined it for me.
But this one, I'm really enjoying it. The survival aspect, the resource gathering and resource management, especially with the pals, is fun because you have these little sheep guys that you get at first, and they're like really good at carrying stuff, but that's about it. And so it's like, okay, well, I need somebody to chop down the trees. So you find a specific pal that chops down trees. Okay, so now you have one to chop down the trees, one to carry it, and then you need one for the fire. So you find a fire type, and it's just cool because you're actually thinking like, I wonder what he's good at.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And that makes you want to explore more.
I wonder what
and
this slave
capture
is
more.
good at.
Yeah, it's this weird gameplay loop that I'm really learning a lot about what things I like because you've heard me talk ad nauseum like how much I value systems in games.
Yeah.
Well, this is really no combat. There is combat, but it's like way weak on combat in all systems, and I'm loving it. It's
Digging
fucking
it.
awesome. So it's a really, I think you'd like. It's cheap too. It's like what was it,
$20?
like, yeah, it's cheap. So I would definitely
PlayStation.
recommend it. So I think it was like bundle. It was a Steam bundle for $20, and they just had their official launch. This
Nice.
and so I'm at max level. I've got crazy pals, like worker pals. I still have not even done all the hard content.
You can get 5 Palworlds for 1 GTA.
Wow.
Oh shit.
But like, there's raids and stuff that we haven't even attempted yet. There's some bosses that you can summon in that are like really too strong still for us. So the game scales way hard
That's
into
pretty
the
deep
end.
end game.
Very deep end game. Like you really have to be specific about how your team is set up.
Nice.
And then there's really cool mechanics too, where because I've collected like well over 1,000 pals at this point. Like I've just gone crazy. And there's these things called expeditions that you can just like run, and like your pals go and do. Like they go on an expedition for you, but you have to have like an army of really strong pals to be able to do the higher tier stuff. Then that generates you like passive loot.
Right.
And there's some like specific things you can only get from expeditions. And so there's all these like you got your worker pals, you got your expedition pals that you need all like capped up and leveled up, which you send 100 of them on those expeditions. So you need a lot of really good pals.
Well, they incentivize you. Unlike Pokemon, it's easy to get the Pal Balls, which is what they're called, right?
Pal spheres.
Pal Sphere.
Pal balls.
Pal Ball. It's easy enough to get them. And is there a box limit?
Of what? Like
Of
storage?
Storage for pals?
Okay, what is the number? It's probably like 8,000.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
So,
No.
and you're incentivized to catch 5 of the same one because you get effigy.
you get effigies, in which then you can level up your pals with. But then the big thing is you get massive bonus experience for catching 5 of the same type.
Mm-hmm. So you're like, versus Pokemon,
And they
I
all
feel
have different
like,
passives. So like
Yeah.
you catch them, and then you're like, ooh, this guy has this worker passive that makes him work during the he has the insomnia passive, which means he doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
So you work all day and night.
And I feel like Pokemon has a similar system as far as like personality, but that is too complex, and this is easy to understand. Like, I have never gotten into this in Pokemon. I don't ever will. Personality types in Pokemon and battles. There's people that do this probably the same stuff as that one dude where they breed for like 20 hours to get a specific personality type because that increases these specific stat numbers. But that's the only difference is stat numbers. This one, like you said, Insomniac actually means
Yeah, they're fundamentally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not, they have a personality of brash. And it's like,
Yeah.
what does that even, how does that affect me? And it's like, it increases his attack by 3.
Yeah.
Dude, Pal the art style is so Nintendo. It's
Yeah.
crazy how they have not been defeated.
I wish Nintendo should have taken all the energy they did. They lost that lawsuit, by the way,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Because
They never lose.
yeah,
which
I
is,
know
Like,
that was like a big blow.
yeah.
So Palworld comes out, and like I wish they didn't take that energy and just make their own Palworld.
Yeah.
Like go crazy with it, man.
Well, they kind of tried to with Arceus, and it's not as good as Palworld. Like if you play Pokemon Legends Arceus, it's similar idea where you have like it's the Pokemon is next to you and it's like open world and you like walk around and you throw the ball at the creature and then it fights
That
while
came
you're
out
standing
before
there.
Palworld, though, didn't it?
Did it? I think it came out slightly after like the early access for Palworld.
Well, our server has up to 16 people, Kyle. So if you end up picking it up, you're more than welcome.
Early access came out in 2024. Arceus came out in 2022.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Okay.
But
So
we have
they
more than enough
just
service
have
space.
a better version of that.
Yeah.
is what-
Migu, Carlito.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Carlos.
He's like, he smashed through it already. Like
Of
I went
course.
over, like I found where he was building his base. Interesting base location. Not the worst, not the best. I think I know why he did it. There's a lot of resource nodes, but he'll learn. But he like,
You
I checked on him like in like an hour and a half, and he's already like level 16. It's fast level progression. He's already 16, had a bunch of shit built. He's like, I don't want to get too far ahead of Dylan, so he hasn't played since. He's waiting for you.
Oh.
That's a friend.
Wow. So you played far ahead.
Dude, I was already like level 60 when you started.
You reminded me of this Key and Peele sketch just now, where basically the characters are the two brothers. One's really successful and one's not.
Ooh.
And the one
Which
that's
one am
not is
I?
played by Jordan. But there's this part where he's just like, I am engaged and this is my fiance. And he's like jealous of everything. But it's like a model from The Price is Right. And he's like just looking for something to be mad at him about. It's just like, oh, yeah, she is not the presenter. People always underbid on her. Like, and that's what you reminded me of when you like said like the base was not the best location.
Not the best.
We'll see what
yeah,
happens.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Understand there's
It's
no
probably actually pretty decent for the early game because you need a lot of like you need like ore and stuff like that. And there's a ton of nodes on his land, but and the base building's nothing crazy. It's a very simple system, but yeah, he's playing. He seemed to really like it. He was all in on it, but he doesn't want. He wants to play and progress with you. So I don't know, $20 if that's what it
Yeah.
is. I definitely recommend it. We got the server space. You want to join anytime, and it's fun.
and it
It's
felt
fun.
big enough that like I didn't run into but to be fair, I was the only one at that time who started and they were all way ahead of me. Like, but I didn't run into them.
We have there's two more people in our group. It's a guy and his wife who've started, and their base is just below you, and each one has their own base.
Oh, okay.
So that you'll when you start up again, if you do, you'll see they've built like kind of below you. So there's a couple more bases there.
My base is probably in a sucky ass location, huh?
I have
That's exactly where I built my first base. We share that because it was like build this crafting bench, and I'm like, all right, I'm standing right here,
Yeah,
and I
mine-
built. I just didn't like think about it.
I have never gotten into a game like that. And so like I feel like maybe I could, but it would be like a lot for me.
Yeah,
to-
it's not narrative. There's really not a narrative.
Oh, they're very light.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like, there's
light.
a tree over there.
Yeah, it's definitely there. The world is deep. Like you start to learn more and more. I won't spoil anything, but you start to learn more and more like what's going on, especially when you get to the higher level areas. You're like, oh, is this really what's going on? Like, is this happening? Like, because you'll see, but because it's more and more light spoiler, like more and more human tech, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, is
Ew.
this what's going on? And so you kind of unveil that, but there are some boss fights that are fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
Visually, like they're really cool, and the bosses
Can
are
you
tough.
capture them?
Yes, that's what's cool. There's so to unlock the new end game area, the world tree is what it's called. You fight. This is pretty significant spoiler, but you can come across it way earlier than you should, and I did on accident, and I went into the fight. The fight's called Panthalus.
Pantless?
I know, right? That's
Pantloons.
Pantalones, we call them, actually. The largest. I'm waiting for the.
Oh God.
It's
Lower
a,
your expectations.
It's a fucking blimp of like a whale. and he's this giant floating whale. You're like,
The
what the fuck is this fight?
largest.
He is enormous, and you get to you have to have like a really good water mount because you can't find you don't find him on land. So it adds a whole dynamic that you have not been preparing for. That you're like, oh shit, I have to change up my PAL team because I got to fight this guy, and he's summoning like tidal waves from like fucking Interstellar. You have to fly way up to get.
Sorry, mountains.
Yeah.
They're waves.
And at the end, you like that fight actually forces you to capture him. But he's a unique PAL in the sense that you deploy him at your base. And if you were playing on a server that had this, where it was PvP enabled, which ours is off because it's just us, at least at the time. He runs defense, so he just circles your base, floating in the sky,
It's been
running defense. And if anyone tries to raid you, that he just deletes you. So he's like the ultimate defender of like the end game.
Huh.
It's really cool. And then he unlocks the end game area, and the end game area is like you're hallucinating in it. It's like, what the fuck? This is not the same
You're on
game.
acid.
It's a different game than when you started. And you're like, holy shit, this is really
Turns into
really cool.
Resident Evil.
Yes.
Leon comes out.
You looking up in the sky, like it made me think of that Willem Dafoe meme. You know what I'm talking about? Where he looks all
Yeah.
like, scared at the sky. That's it. Yeah. That's what you're doing.
Dude, it's so good. But yeah, you can capture all the bosses. Like it's
So
fucking
if you're
cool.
playing in like a party, right? Who gets the boss? You have to decide.
Yeah, you kind of like. I didn't really play with too many people like for boss fights and stuff, but I did explore the World Tree map because we were saving that for all of us because it's like the new end game area, and yeah, you're fighting over like who catches who. You're like throwing your balls at everything. My ball wins.
Becomes a little competitive.
It
there.
does actually,
Yeah.
because you're all trying to not kill anything, and then you get pissed like, damn it, you killed my Grisbolt. He like generates electricity for you. You're like, damn it.
Do the pals evolve?
Like into another species? Part of the
Another-
breeding process? Yes.
But not evolve like Pokemon.
No. Like where they upgrade a version?
Yeah.
No.
No.
The breeding
Darn.
process,
Okay.
you could take two and it breeds something totally different, but it's not like an upgraded version of like, oh, you hit level. They get new abilities. So
But
they
not-
evolve like, oh, I'm level 70 now, and it'll post a little chat thing. Like, I now unlocked this ability.
But not like they don't look different. They
No.
don't change.
No. There's so
you
many
can't
PAL
keep them
variety.
with you.
Oh, yeah, they level with you.
But I mean, like Pokemon, you have a Pokemon from the beginning to the end of the game, and like they evolve, and like that's at least for me when I play Pokemon, that's what I like to do. I like to have one that's been with me since
Sure.
day one.
I mean, you technically could. I mean, they're like,
You could, but it probably not.
I mean,
the same.
you could, if you bred that one and then got the right passes on it and then changed the skills to whatever you wanted, like you could make them fucking strong. So if you liked that, but the cool thing is like when you're breeding them, you get these chances for like of those types to generate a mutated egg, which then is something like totally new, and it's like it's not like an upgraded version of it. It's just a new PAL, and there's like, whoa, this guy's fucking crazy. And we got lucky on our breeding process. We hit a couple crazy mutated eggs that got us our mount and stuff like that. We were like, holy shit, this is now launching us into the stratosphere. So, yeah, I'm having fucking fun.
Yeah.
It's good. It's filling that void for me that Dune left, where that game will never be what I want it to be.
Pals crossplay. Dune is not.
How are you launching a game in 2026 and not making
I've been
it
playing a
crossplay?
lot of Dune on PC. Just waiting till you're done before I
I actually built where your base is, and you're
destroyed
now
everything.
I took everything from you.
I took everything from you.
What did it cost? Everything.
Everything. Yeah, Thanos of the Dune universe.
Yeah, you log back into Dune. Everybody's dead. Kyle, even the NPCs. Kyle killed them.
Not
it.
just the men, the women and children, or whatever Anakin says.
He slaughtered like there's a machine to butcher your pals efficiently. It's crazy, but like it's literally a assembly line, and they just get
I remember for a while there was a trend of all these videos of like this cartoon where it like depicts like these Pokemon looking characters and they would like cut them up and like make them into sushi and stuff.
Isn't that like Treehouse?
I don't know, but I
Pals or
remember first time
something?
I saw that I was like, this makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like I don't like this.
people
like
making this
I
content.
know
are
we
edgy.
kill our animals, like we don't, but I know that what we eat is animals and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But for some reason, seeing Pokemon just get like slaughtered like that really bothered me, and I think it's because they seem sentient.
Mm,
I
Yeah.
think that's what bothers me.
yeah. My godson stayed over last night. I think he's here tonight as well. But we played Fortnite. Fortnite is not. It's evolved.
Is it like Roblox now?
I've never really played Roblox.
Like a media center.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other games
Yes.
that are community
That's
created.
exactly what it is.
What?
And Fortnite is. I don't even know what Fortnite is anymore.
I did see that they had skins that were blocked behind age walls.
What?
I believe that.
Yeah,
Well,
because
now, hold
they have
I'm in.
like
Let me
Black
read
Cat,
out.
Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn in like swimsuits,
Ooh.
and you have to verify your age. Otherwise, you don't see it the same on your
Game?
screen. Yeah.
So we were playing Fortnite, and he made me download like it on my computer and play on my computer. He's just like, you gotta play with me. And he's got a Nintendo Switch, and I will tell you right now, holy shit, this game looks bad on Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo, it's so clear that it's like 420p scaled up to a TV, and you're like, oh god, and it's like running at 30 FPS. You're like, ugh. It's really bad.
Yeah.
But and you can't do split screen on Switch, so I had to play it on my computer. But this is where it gets crazy. So like V-Bucks is their microtransaction
Right.
Yeah.
currency. Okay, so you go in and we play this game called Defeat the Werewolf or something like that. Battle of the Werewolf or I don't know, something.
Battle.
It's something better than
I
that.
forgot. That's how you said wolf.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No
You
L.
reminded me.
The werewolf. And dude,
He gets such a kick out of that.
so does my wife.
Wolf.
Fucking hate it.
Defeat the werewolf.
You know,
Werewolf. Wolf.
I like the way you say it because I'm
Thank
a
you.
friend.
And for that I forgive.
I forgive you
Yeah,
for that.
thank you for my transgressions.
I forgive him now.
But it turned into this survival horror game.
Uh-huh.
Nothing to do with Fortnite. You're going over and you're taking screenshots. Like it's still Unreal 5.
It's like
it
Slender
definitely-
Man.
I don't know what Slender Man is. I know, but I don't. So you had to like go over and take pictures of evidence, and then you had to go and like collect all this loot.
Phasmophobia.
You had to go and collect all this random loot, like find these locations, and then you have like this standoff against this werewolf, and you're just fucking brawling out. Like it was actually mildly difficult
Yeah.
because he moves way faster than you, and there's really nothing to hide behind. Like it wasn't a great game, but it was just like this little micro game, and like we played it for 52 minutes was our time to beat, and I was like, that was Fortnite. Like I downloaded Fortnite.
What
and I
am I?
played
What did I
that.
Yeah.
just play?
And then there's like a whole series of them, like Defeat the Yeti or something, like, or I don't know what it is. Like it's
Well, it's
something like a whole series of just this guy who created this. And the last thing, the reason why I brought up the V-Buck thing, it blew my mind because it's this whole ecosystem in this game. There's a station that if you want to buy more ammo, you can use V-Bucks. And so it goes and supports the creator. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And there's like these spots where it's like press X to show the creator's QR code. And then you can go see like all the games that they published and made on this Fortnite. And you're like, what is this game that I'm playing? It's a game of games. And he's really into like horror shit. It's weird. He did like this other one. It's like Escape from Gru.
The guy from
Yes.
Minions.
And
sort of?
Gru, it's like Gru as like this single 2D image that's just like floating around, and he's
So
like chasing
weird.
you down, and it it looks like a 2002 Nancy Drew game that you're like trying to escape, but it's there's all these like micro puzzles that you have to go and figure out. And then after that, we played a round of Battle Royale. And I'm like, what is this game? It's unbelievable.
So it's become more like Roblox, where it's like, because that's what Roblox is it's just community created
Mhm.
games, and then they're like little ones. What that reminds me of, when I was a kid, I used to play like Halo 3, the Forge. Did you ever play those community?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
did a similar thing,
Basically, I guess, but those are still very much Halo.
Well, but like there would be one like Try Not to Die. Did you ever play those ones?
Like where you
Like they created this ramp and there's a bunch of stuff falling down it, and you were trying to get up the ramp and dodge
Oh.
all the vehicles
Okay,
that were
then
falling.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Or there was the zombie one.
I remember the zombie
where
one.
somebody had the
Yep.
hammer, right?
Yep.
I
remember that one.
So it's a similar idea, but now much more complex.
Yeah, I mean it. I don't even know how the art assets got in the game. I don't know, but it like the one we played. I think it had like 20,
all the art
20
art
people
assets
playing
they
it or
had
something.
from all the collabs Fortnite's ever done.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right.
It has to
Yeah.
be like
Or anybody who's uploaded something to Unreal 5, there's probably some clause where like we can reuse this for Fortnite.
yeah, like,
know.
anything ever developed with Unreal 5 can
They
be used in
own-
Fortnite.
We
that
own
would
it.
be so much because Unreal 5 is dominating.
Now Cyberpunk.
Yeah, they
Cyberpunk,
own
The
it.
Witcher.
We have this cool little mini game called Cyberpunk. You can-
It's literally Cyberpunk in Fortnite.
dude, and I didn't have. I think I downloaded like a little pack to play this game, but it was like 2 seconds, and I'm like, what the? I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away. Comparing that to like how Warzone is, and it's
How many V-Bucks did you spend?
0.
Nice.
But he was like, he's a little kid. He's like, if you have V-Bucks, we could.
If you,
I'm like, no.
I'm not buying anything, bro. Like,
It's enough for me to download Fortnite on my computer. My 5090's crying right now.
Is there a way to earn V-Bucks without a
The-
credit card?
You earned the currency from playing the game mode. It was very much like an out. Like if you got stuck or if you like we're a little kid and we're struggling, like you could buy ammo. And but then again, it's like, oh, that's really predatory. It's like for little kids who
Yeah.
have their mom's credit card. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It generates unfathomable amounts of money.
I think
bet,
that we're
but
gonna look at microtransactions and stuff and like loot boxes and stuff like that. We're gonna look at it the way that we like in the 1960s when they had cartoon characters advertising smoking. Like I think that's what's gonna be like years.
like
from now.
really cool. Then
like they allowed this in a kids product. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
probably.
Like there's that famous video of like the Flintstones like promoting like Camel cigarettes. they're like smoking. It's like a kid show.
Yeah.
Like your parents smoke Camel. Like, and I think that's how we're gonna years from now they're gonna look at like all
Wow.
this stuff existing in gaming. Like
That's horrible.
Like, do you think it's gonna get worse or better?
I hope it'll get better.
it's got to
meaning
get
that we're
worse
gonna
to get
look-
better.
We're gonna look at it and be like, I can't believe that they got away with that for as long as they did.
I think we did this a couple episodes ago, but the whole consumer rights protections for gamers is dog shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, Apple's been sued multiple times for having kids, buying microtransactions, and like they've made some platform changes, but it's still obviously present. And
Yeah.
I don't know, like the capitalist in me wants. Hey, if you have the means and you want to buy something, like you should be able to buy it, and parents need to be responsible enough to protect it. But then I also understand the addictive side of these games, and
And how
it's like
predatory
a
they
little.
are.
It's very predatory, right? Like the fact that I'm playing this little offshoot thing and I can spend $5 to get like more ammo to beat this level, like that's.
Yeah. I don't know how you fix that per se. I just know it's broken.
Yeah,
and it
you
needs
need
to be
legislators
Yeah.
who are gamers, and that's just never going to happen. So
Yeah.
because they're playing games.
until we decide.
Until
We're
like
running for
To be
office.
legislators.
there's gonna be like ex Blizzard execs that are like, we need more microtransactions.
New president of the United States.
Thank you,
What if Gabe
Gabe Newell.
ran for
Runs
office?
There will be a steam machine in every building.
He did
I
like
have
a
no idea.
trumpet
I don't know
playing
what
out.
he sounds like, but that's
I
presidential.
was like, you went like
There will be.
a trumpet.
For a second, I was like, is that what he sounds like?
No, I have no idea what he sounds like.
I don't think that's anything like that.
I think we need Todd Howard as the president.
Please. don't.
Speaking of Todd,
Oh God.
the Xbox CEO, she went up to him and she said, "You need to announce games. It's been too long." And so he
Well,
came
good.
out. He came out and said what they're working on. Because of what? It's been like 4 or 5 years since Elder Scrolls 6 was
Longer than that.
announced.
It's been 7 years.
Yeah. And so she went up to him because they own Bethesda, right? And so he announced that Fallout New Vegas remaster is being worked on along with 3. And then they're working on a new Fallout game.
Wasn't the
And
CEO
no
of
Elder Scrolls.
Xbox like just tasked to join some commission or something?
I heard
about-
that too.
Why are we? Why is he so hung up on Fallout right now?
Todd?
Yeah,
Well,
like
because of the TV show, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's-
for
I
New
know,
Vegas.
but like Elder Scrolls is your moneymaker, and you haven't touched it since 2011. Stupid.
Elder Scrolls Online still gets development, right?
That's not them.
Oh.
That's Cinemax.
ZeniMax.
Spankamax?
They,
Skinamax?
I don't
Or
know how
whatever
it
it was.
works. They like allowed them use of the IP, so they might get some kind of like the returns on it, but they are not involved in the development of that game at all.
Okay. Well,
But I'm excited for Fallout New Vegas.
Well, it's your favorite game of
Yeah.
all time, right? So
Give me another reason to
how
play
could
it.
you not be excited? I think that's the best Fallout game, and it's not developed by them.
And then Obsidian's working on a new.
Obsidian.
They canceled whatever game they were working on.
Yeah.
Xbox said you're done. Work on another Fallout game.
this chick's ruthless.
She is. It's kind of funny.
I mean, I respect it because they got to do something, but
I guess the game they were working on was too Fallout like. I don't know. That's
they're
what
like,
the
"Just
story is.
do Fallout.
Yeah, and they're like,
please."
just do Fallout.
Well, all their games are Fallout like because that's
Like their DNA. Kind
yeah,
of.
like Outer Worlds is Fallout like too, and so is even I'm already forgetting the name of it. Avowed
Avowed.
had Fallout like vibes to it, even though it's completely different. So like that makes sense.
I think
like so their games lately for me. They Obsidian games like I feel like they just almost are great.
yeah. They're like double A.
just, They're just not quite great. Like there's always just like that bar that
They
they're not
feel
quite
indie, but they're
surpassing.
not indie.
They're indie with like massive budget.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for them to hit again. I really like the first Outer Worlds. I vibed with that one a lot. But the second one, I didn't finish it. I got bored.
Yeah.
And I never finished Avowed. And I told myself I'd go back. But now it's been so long that I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I got it for free. So, I don't know. That's where I'm at on that. And I hope that they learn from my opinions on them.
I hope they're listening.
I hope they're listening because
Uh,
I do this so they'll be better people.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Or quality control
My
for the industry.
I know I'm in the minority, but that is my least favorite
Least
Assassin's
favorite.
Creed. So I do not give a shit about Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
It's fun.
What? He didn't pick it up. Did you pick it up?
Yeah.
I think you talked about it actually last 2 times ago.
We talked about it coming up, but it wasn't out then.
It wasn't out yet.
And you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's if you liked the original, you're gonna like this one.
Really?
I am curious what it would be like to a new player because the story honestly feels really disjointed because they took out the modern day stuff. Like to give you an example, so in the original Black Flag, you were playing as a game developer who was going into these memory segments to like find certain things about Edward Kenway, right? And so like you had these like emails telling you what you were looking for and like why you were doing it. That's all gone. So now it's just like these segments of Edward's memory, and they do make a story, but it's kind of
It's
like
not as congruent as it was.
yeah, because it's like, oh shit, I'm now 5 years ahead. Okay, like, so I don't know. I love it because I love the original, but I am curious what someone brand new to it would think.
I thought the story was ass on the original one, so I don't think that I think that all
Okay.
it did is made it worse. Being honest with you.
Okay, worse than ass.
Oh, dude, gamers can't get the dick out of their mouth. I mean, I swear to God, it's the Black Ops 2 came out, like the remaster. No, it's not a remaster. Excuse me. It's a literal port to a PS5, and they're paying like $20 for it, and they're fucking happy. Nothing is different. They ported the game to a new console. The graphics
So the
are
OG
the
Black Ops
exact
2?
Yes, the graphics are the exact same. Nothing is different about it, and they charged it again. Even if you bought it all those years ago, you paid like $20 or what, $40 or whatever.
Why is there
And
online? or-
gamers are happy. I fucking hate gamers, dude.
At least
They're
with Black
choking
Flag,
it
Their
down.
server. At least there's
It
a
is-
visual upgrade.
it's a visual upgrade. They reworked combat system, reworked pretty much all the systems.
It's closer in line to a remake than a remaster.
Yeah,
No, it's a fucking port.
for Black Ops.
And gamers are like, more, please. I want you to fuck my
More,
ass even
please.
more, please.
You could still hear me talk. More.
I talked to my brother-in-law, and he's like, "It's the greatest fucking game." I'm locked up again. Yeah. I ain't care. It's my upstairs.
Do they have servers
Like,
at least, so
holy
like you can
shit.
play online and stuff?
Oh
or-
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm like I thought you were talking like they just released a campaign.
No way.
They did that with Modern Warfare 2 remaster and Modern Warfare remaster. It was just a campaign.
Just the campaign.
There was no online.
Millions.
They
flocked
charged
to
for that
it.
too. And those at least had a visual upgrade, but like no online. That was what they were known for.
It's like a 6-hour campaign.
Yeah, like
The campaign's what I
15,
played
20
Call of Duty for.
the campaign. I mean,
It was good.
I played the campaigns, but it was very much like Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
Lone Slayer.
6-hour thing. Like,
Roach.
it wasn't. We
Roach.
beat all not all, but we beat Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 all in like
A
a
weekend.
weekend and in like a camper
Yeah.
outside my parents' house
In the August heat
in the August heat.
with the PS4 going.
It was 3.
3. I was gonna say.
It was going,
I think we should do all three of us make that noise.
That's how we'll do our outro. Here we go. Here we go. All three. 1, 2. The throat singing. Why was that so quiet? I don't know. Bumbity,
You didn't do it with us.
Tom Bumbity.
We
No,
would
I-
have ascended
I
reality.
thought that the plan was to
all
do
three
that
of
until
us.
you
I
hit
thought you
end
guys saw me
broadcast.
going for that. That was gonna be us. Like, I was gonna act like that throat singing was what we were doing.
Well, I didn't pick that up.
You're
Thought
not
we
in
were
my
all
head.
gonna like pretend we were throat singing.
On go.
I
It's not as
can't.
cool as it was.
No.
It looks
It
like
was cooler in my head.
So let's try it again. And
No.
Let's do the
I
this
don't.
time.
Dylan, where can people find
I don't
us?
commit to failed bits.
They can find us right here every Tuesday, 7
Get
p.m.
embarrassed
ish.
and run away.
Come join us, like, subscribe, comment, talk about your favorite movies, favorite video games, favorite nerdy thing.
That's right.
Do you like sodas? Because we
You
have
like jazz.
we like jazz. We have a whole episode about blind tasting sodas as well as beer.
What a random episode to plug.
What about hot wings?
Do you like milk?
Have you checked out our review of Tenet on Spotify?
Because you should go back,
Go back
find it,
6 years ago.
go check it out. Christopher Nolan.
What a guy.
And remember, with a good KD, you get to death. Bye, guys.